Let's skip past any kind of starting soon screen today. We don't need it. We've got a starting soon screen straight from Warframe. So you know what? Let's just jump straight in. Hello there. How is everyone doing? I'm imagining there's not very many everyone's at the moment, but hello there, Realcaster. Hello there, Animalic. Welcome on in. Yep, I'm jumping straight past my own starting soon screen. Warframe's running the road for 6 minutes. Yeah. Well, 10 minutes. I started 4 minutes afterwards, but it's fine. It's fine. I hope y'all are doing well. We are at the end of your working weeks. If you work Monday to Friday, that is. Hopefully, whether you're working or not, you'll be having a good weekend, and this will be a nice start to it. Isn't it? My light's slightly off. Hold on. That is that one. That's better. I was a little bit glowy. A little bit too glowy. I know when I turn, it can kind of white out, but there's only so much I can do about that balancing. Hello, Nico. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. And Alex, I had a long day at work. Accidentally hit a water pipe while drilling a hole, so we stayed about 2 hours longer. Ooh. Yeah, that can mess things up, I can well imagine. Hey. Work's over for the day. You can cast that one aside. Water under the bridge, or maybe over it. Depends where the pipe was. Hello, F King. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Been cracking on with, well, my job. What else to expect on that side, really? Not been able to dive too much into the actual dreariness right now because I'm focused on actually getting things out for you guys. But y'all will see. Y'all will see. Hello, Z-Train. How you doing today? I'm curious to see what they're going to prioritize next, and hopefully we'll get that information with this Devstream. That is the idea. Barcode Farm? Yeah, it's going to be Barcode Farm today after the Devstream. And Korokop, hello there. Thanks for hydrate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to really getting some time aside to really crack down with the old 250 update, but you know, work comes first. Work does come first, and believe it or not, my work isn't just playing Warframe. Hello, Cosmo. DJ doing well, had a long day at work, all is over now, time to watch some streams. Absolutely. You got to the end of the week, end of Friday, work can just be cast aside for all y'all. I'm still here. I'm still working. But this is, I will admit, streams are the easier end of the day when it comes to working, you know. Streams are not as intense as putting together videos. There is definitely that. I mean, I don't have to do anywhere near as much mathematics here. Maybe add up a number, maybe raise something to the power of another number. That's easy. I can do that in my sleep. In fact, I think I have done it in my sleep. I think. Because I had a long week too. Glad you're here then. Glad you're here to relax. Max Madge, your stream notification gave me motivation to get up. Oh, well, there we are then. That can motivate you to get up and going. If you get up and go and plop yourself down in front of stream for the next 3 hours, that can work too. The funny thing is, I had most this week booked off because I wanted a break. Couldn't get today off. I got the next 3 days off. Hey, at least you got the next 3 off. That is good. Nice long weekend. No special stream drop. I've not heard of what the drops are, to be honest. So no idea. However, the drops which are on the category are still going to be active on this channel, at least whilst we're in the Warframe category. So there is that. There is that. Hello, Andrew. Hope you're doing well today. Bank holiday Monday? Is it a bank holiday? I suppose, yeah, first of the May, isn't it? First Monday in May. I don't keep track of bank holidays. Bank holidays do not apply to me. I'm self-employed. I take a break when I need to take a break, and I don't take a break when I can't afford a break. And that's kind of how it goes. Will we get the drops here as well? You'll get any category drops. You won't get drops if they do specific ones on the Warframe stream. That's the difference. Alright, thank you, Winchester Willie. So it's still the same drops on the Warframe stream as over on this stream then. Fair enough. I probably should have checked that, but you know, I don't actually look into drops all that much. They aren't the biggest detail to me, I'll be quite honest. So, yeah, let me see. Creatures, please no. Creatures, creator. When did they announce the dev stream? Here we are. We've got a very special Devstream. There'll be Twitch drops. That's not all his Directory wide trip drops. Yeah, I don't see anything about any special ones. That's good. That's fine. That means you get the whole shebang out here. Perfect. Right then. Brock's been saying here, Monday is Labor Day / May Day. It's a long weekend ahead. Hey, lovely. There we are. Labor Day, for those of you who have Labor Day. Always a good thing. Have a little bit more time off to yourself. Keeping a Warframe stream open to just scare Black Prize? Yeah, that's fine. Just keep that one muted and watch this one. That's the way to do it. That is definitely the way to do it. I mean, technically speaking, I am watching the Warframe stream as well. I'm just then picking it up and passing it over to you guys here. With my added flavour on top, of course. So yes, it's the way to do it. 30 seconds now. 30 seconds till it gets kicking in. Yep, and Discord apparently has an event to notify me of it as well. That's a thing. Discord becoming the Facebook of social media or something. Hello, Mr. Reckless. Is that the end of the music? I was enjoying the music, actually. It was quite a nice background. Where's it gone? But you have to figure out why you can't see sound on your computer. I'm getting no sound from the stream right now, but I should be giving you sound. Here we go. Here we go. Just going to have to manage the volume a little bit. And we're on to the dev stream. Let's see what they have got to actually show us. You can only hear me through your phone? Oh, that's weird.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another dev stream.
Not as much as I can do.
Swelling up. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It is two days post Deviri
Megan,
Paradox
Rebecca, and Pablo.
launch, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, let's do some classic intros. We'll start at this end this time.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, good. Hello, I'm Paolo. I'm the lead designer.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Rebecca Ford. I'm the creative director.
My name is Megan. I'm the community director.
Carrie Black, the art director.
And I'm Eric, lead sound designer.
Carrie, a bit
Wonderful.
quiet today.
Actually, this is the Reddit AMA crew.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
It
Nice
is.
to see you guys
Going to
again.
the Reddit AMA.
Well, soon they'll
Right.
fix the circuit. There was a fix for it very recently,
no,
so you
that
can go
was
beyond
before
round
the
3 now.
update. I think it would be
Yes.
a very different AMA after the update.
Post
So
Reddit AMA.
here we are.
Live and in person. Welcome to the stream. Before we jump into talking about the Deviri Paradox, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do, such as classic spoiler warning for the stream. We are going to be talking about the
Obviously,
update. We'll do our
spoilers,
absolute
you know,
best,
big thing.
obviously not to
Beware.
spoil the quest, but we are going to jump into Deviri, chat about, you know, the creative process behind it, everything like that. So we will be talking about Deviri, but if you are hoping to have no spoilers, can't promise anything, I talk
do our best.
spoilers.
yeah, we'll have it. We'll need like a.
Here's your
spoiler
Trinity
trigger
Farm
warning.
30, yeah.
Just
A
give
friend of
me a
mine
duck
had
sound whenever I do spoilers.
farmed up Trinity as well for
And then for
prior to the
Twitch drop,
update.
we
Like,
are a part of the Deviri Drops campaign, which we did start on Wednesday. The entire Warframe directory is eligible for this drop, including us. It is a kind of a tiered drop, so we have 3 drops in it. We have
I can confirm the drops are on this channel as well, at
Bombstein
least whilst we're on the
Community
Warframe
Cake
category. Yep.
Portrait, and then a Bombstein Noggle as well that you can earn by watching cumulatively for, I believe, 3 hours. So
Okay,
1
so
hour
we're streaming
each.
for 3 hours.
We're streaming for 3 hours.
All right. Let's do it.
Lots of questions.
I mean, we've done a 2-hour stream before accidentally. No, thank you. If you've already earned it from, you know, watching Warframe streams,
I'm
for
glad they're
the
not
past
doing this for
couple
3 hours,
days,
yeah.
You probably will see that you don't have a Twitch drop.
Can you get multiple drops if you have 2 tabs of Warframe open?
You
No.
look great. Thank you for being here. And then, as always, we do have gift.
There's just the
upload
3 drops,
alerts
1 per hour,
later
and that's a
on.
lot.
We have your classic potatoes, Oracle Catalyst Blueprint, and Oracle Reactor Blueprint, starting at 3 p.m. today for 24 hours. We will be doing some giveaways today: 3 platinum, Hildren Prime Access.
Just 3 platinum.
Just 3. 1,
3.
2, 3.
That is-
Wow.
I don't even think the cheapest thing you can buy is a ship decoration for 15 plat, I think. So we could get you 1/5 of the way to a ferrite.
That's what we're here for.
You'd save up.
We're here
A
for.
3
Yeah, save it
plat
for-
giveaway. I get it.
Yeah.
3
Each day.
1,000
responsibility.
platinum prizes. And as well, we are giving away another headset and keyboard. We're going to do the giveaway right now to get it going.
Has that supposed to be a read your name? I'm not even sure. I'm bad with names. But so not even here for the drop to give an amazing engineer, which finally caught a stream off. Well, welcome on in.
The shipping, construction,
Welcome on in.
whatever.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Basically, if you live in Wyoming, we don't want you to win.
Oh, then give it away a headset and keyboard.
Wyoming is out of the question.
Yeah, Wyoming is.
Okay, now I really need to know how to
Go for it.
pronounce your name
Wonderful
properly.
HyperX
Is
headset
it
and
Pomegranate
giveaway
Cat?
keyboard going
I'm going to go with
to-
Pomegranate Cat. Thank you very much for subscribing with your
Also
Prime.
right
Welcome to Channel
there.
Proper.
Alright.
Enjoy a little bit
Oh,
of
Use silent
that.
R's at the end.
Access to
Oh, they're
Sports
silent.
Lounge,
Very
your
good. Mine are
emotes
silent
here on the
R's.
channel, and
Congratulations, you've
no
won.
more ads on Twitch.
Please whisper the
Always
Warframe
important.
Twitch channel you're watching right now. We do need to know your shipping address.
Cheers.
To see if that you are eligible for this prize. Please whisper us right away. That way we can re-roll it if we have to. If you are unfortunately uneligible, but
Or if
please
you're in
whisper
Wyoming.
us.
Yeah.
Or if you're in
No,
Wyoming.
so I don't need to
Friends
worry
and
about
family in
the
the superior
headset
state
and
of
keyboard there.
Wisconsin. That's all I have to
Usually go by
say.
Cat. That is a lot easier. I will
50
refer
and
to you as
there's gonna be a
Cat.
tier
Much easier.
Ooh, Wyoming top.
No.
Did I say, by the way, is the
Sorry.
drift,
Sorry.
is the new
I
war
love
mentioning
you,
Javiri thing new? Sorry, what? Is
I have no reason to hate
We love you,
Wyoming.
is the drifter in the new war
What
mentioning
we
Javiri
also
thing
love
new?
is the fact that we are doing
No.
TennoCon again.
The new war has
TennoCon
not been updated as
2023
part of
is
this
happening
update.
August
He already referred to
26th
it that way.
In Wyoming.
Or shit.
In Wyoming. Please come.
As an apology.
Free tickets. Tickets are free if you're from Wisconsin.
It's one big road trip. We'll all get together and drive to Wyoming.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Done
happening
nothing wrong.
in London, Ontario, Canada, and there are only a very small amount of tickets left. There's only 15 collector's tickets and 158 full-day tickets.
Wow.
So if you were
So the entire population of Wyoming.
They're really having to go to Wyoming today, apparently.
I love you, Wyoming.
How unfortunate for Wyoming. They could all be there.
I love Wyoming. I have no more to say on the matter.
As I'm saying, I think I'm already out of things to do in
come.
Northern Diviri, because
Thank
most of the
you.
weapons don't look amazing, nor do the arcanes.
Exclamation
I mean,
point
if that's your
TennoCon,
preference,
I
on
think
that's
is
your
the link.
preference.
Anyways, buy a ticket if you'd like. Come hang out with us. You can talk to Rep. Bring your Wyoming facts and talk to Rep about Wyoming on August 26th in London, Ontario.
Sorry.
Kat just came back to the game after
All
3 years
right.
not playing. Your videos have been a godsend the past few weeks. My pleasure. I'm glad you found them quite helpful.
As you can see, we're a little bit.
And likewise that you found your way onto the stream as well for it.
Okay.
Speaking of Manic, speaking about Unhinged,
This is a Friday stream after,
Dominus
yeah. We're just watching their stream. After
I
that,
mean,
it'll
yeah.
be Stardew.
the DeVere Paradox has launched. On Wednesday, April 26th, we launched the DeVere Paradox.
That's good, Elite Wolf.
On all platforms. It's live. We've done a couple hotfixes. We have another one geared up for today, but let's just take a step back.
Sure.
Let's talk about it.
Did they say they've got
Paradox.
another
How do you
hotfix
feel?
geared up?
How do we feel?
I mean, fair, but okay.
I mean, for me, for a lot of us, well, actually, I think for almost everyone on the team, we've been here for every update. You know, I remember update 1, and now I remember update 33. And obviously, we all have very different responsibilities for these updates. And it's always a very interesting experience for
you
the,
fixed it,
the
Cosmo, that's
person
good.
and then for the employee when we do an update
Cosmo's
like this,
got the
because
audio
we
back.
work so hard on these updates, and we have this version of it in our head that's going to go perfectly, and then you see the way that the stat side of things show up, and it's like, wow, we have the highest numbers here, highest numbers there, and then you realize, like, if only we had another week to work on it, and if only maybe we didn't go so ambitious. But I don't want, like, I am probably the happiest I've ever been right now working on Warframe because of this update, but at the same time,
That's
I do
good.
feel really responsible for how hard we made this update as well. We asked the team to do things that they've never done before. We wanted to have not only a roguelite mode, we also wanted it to have an open world, and we wanted it to have a boss fight at the end. So we really did ask the team for a lot, and because of that, I take full responsibility that there are, of course, bugs with the update. We are fixing them. The team is working on fixing them.
There
There's
are
going to be a
bugs.
hot fix
It
today,
happens.
but I think the mouthfeel of everything that's there works so well and is so different for Warframe that, bugs aside, which we will fix, I feel very happy that Duviri is what it is. And I know there's a lot of takes on, I've read out basically all the feedback at this point, and I
So
know
you've been staying up late reading.
yeah, there's a reason I'm laughing so much.
That's a
and
lot
it's
of feedback
because I
to
have
read, not gonna
slept.
lie. Thank you.
But
It takes time
yeah,
enough just to read the
that's
feedback on my
basically
videos, let
it
alone
for me.
update this
Is,
big.
my take on it. Perhaps you disagree or agree. I don't know.
You
How you
have
guys feel?
excellent taste.
Pretty cool
Hi.
place to be.
Hello, Corrupt Policies. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. How you doing?
It works, mostly. Yeah.
So,
Love Angry Reddit to destroy Street. I mean,
Yeah, I think it was just like an
avoiding
update that
Reddit is
was
usually a good
so
idea.
long
Leave that to an
that,
intern.
like, compared to other ones that we've done, just in terms of like,
Please,
obviously it got teased in a way back then, and obviously that kind of that was more like an aspirational thing that then started becoming a reality. But even once we got like really hard work at it, it still was
Your choice,
the,
Ath, your choice.
kind of the
Although
longest, and at the same time we
perhaps
were making
not
other
interrupting
updates, and
details everyone needs
so
to know
it
about
was
might be an
tough,
idea.
but I do think it's I don't know that it's the one that reinvents Warframe the most, because I remember when we released the second Dream, that was like, oh, this can be Warframe. I remember like having that thought that, oh, Warframe can be kind of, so it was very different. So but I'm really glad on how this kind of grabs on every side of the game and just kind of pulls it together in like in a different order. And yeah, it just kind of feels fresher.
Yeah, I'm so happy that we got to push ourselves and challenge ourselves with something like this that feels so unique. Just in the whole context of what we've done, like you said, over the past
Does Reb have lovely Wyoming
8
under her
years that
arm?
I've been here, at least, this is a
Reb
project.
did
that
have to
I feel
confirm
like
earlier that
we
she loves
really got to
Wyoming after
explore the
mocking it,
different
yes.
reaches of what we've done and bring it all together and kind of push ourselves in a direction that maybe we haven't gone before. And yes, seeing it now and kind of stepping back and taking a breath of fresh air feels good.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also remember like early on when we were kind of figuring out, okay, what is the video gonna be? You know, I remember like people in the team asking like, okay, well, you're saying like open world roguelite. Like, what game, like, is there a reference? And we're like,
A bunch of games.
Don't worry, we got this.
and now I'm seeing like pretty soon there's going
What
to
do
be
you
a
think of
couple
the
that are going
update?
to come
Goodbye,
out.
Yeah,
Valley?
yeah.
Like
That's going
roguelite
to take
in
more than a
open
couple
world
minutes.
setting.
Let's
But it
get
is
through the dev
interesting
stream,
to
shall
have
we?
picked something like that and just trying to find like a structure that worked for that
Yeah.
wasn't that we didn't really have a very close pillar to.
Yeah,
to
the
kind of take
update
on.
everyone's playing now is the update I've been playing in my head since our first design doc in like last year when we started on this, and that to me that's a sign that like yes,
Don't say
we
one thing that bugs me with
wanted
running
to
on no
make,
frame
we could
interviews
make,
playing
and
they might not have
I'm
the
excited
confidence
to
to use a frame they
go
don't have
home
yet.
and actually play, because I think the
Maybe.
one thing I've learned is in this
Maybe
newer
it's one of
role
those,
is
you
I don't
know,
get to play the public build at all anymore.
Go in
So
at the
it's
deep
like,
end, just
my legendary rank 2 test is waiting
jump
for
at
me.
it. You have enough time in the
All
game
these
to
things
just
are
fiddle
there,
around,
but
get
I'm like,
ideas
oh,
to what the
right, I
frame
have to
does,
make
and
it,
then
so.
Yeah, we
Done.
play often in our like test build.
Yeah.
And every now and
The
then it'll be
challenge.
like, why is my build not working here? Oh, it's because that's
Yeah.
that's in public. That's
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah. So I think it's my general, bite-sized takeaway for people that want like what does DE think of the update 2 days later is we're happy, we have things to fix, and we appreciate anyone that had took some of the launch day bruises with us, but also the celebration that we did something very different and very exciting. And we hope that you really resonated with some of the crazy choices we made, whether it be, the world that's actually 5 worlds.
yeah, you don't
with
gain
5
mastery
different
if you
moons,
use
or
a frame that you
bringing
don't
Opera to
actually own,
Warframe,
guys
which
do.
Same for
Eric
and I went to Toronto to record that opera
only
track,
level up
and we
weapons and frames
did
you own.
it was many takes, but the one you're hearing was like the one take of
That's right.
a quartet and a vocalist. We watched them do that live, and it was incredible.
Yeah, it was really fun to play with the different emotions that we had been working on in the update through all, across all departments, and trying to figure out how do we bring that, to the music, and how do we make that feeling come across.
Yeah. I
that
saw a
was
lot of
a
people
great
saying
memory.
it's like Vivaldi's 4 Seasons, but Warframe with emotions,
Yeah.
and I was like, yes, you
Exactly,
you get it. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
The art and music
Yeah, so we're
teams have
gonna
done
get
a brilliant job
into
again.
A bit more
Minus the
nitty gritty
spiral.
stuff
Oh,
with
okay.
the update.
Weird black and white spiral
Obviously,
thing, you know what I mean?
Being on the community side of things, we see.
Oh yeah. What do you think of the update? No one asked you.
But I do find
Yeah,
a bit
no one
jarring.
asked me.
Yeah. well, actually, you should tell us how to feel. 'Cause,
Wait, can you go to my game?
don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Do it, Dean.
Who are you gonna listen to? Who are you
Do
gonna
it,
listen
Dean.
to,
Just
Dean?
for like 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Just do it.
You're about to make an enemy.
There you go. There you go. That's all you need. Yeah. No. I mean, same as you. Like we live and kind of breathe in test build for so long. Obviously, I have to come up for air and do prime time every now and then, and get on my public build, and I'm like, what is this game? It doesn't feel the same. But
Well,
yeah,
they both ranked up, yeah, that's
seeing each of your
Might be a bug,
departments
considering you
really
don't
work on this update. Everyone
gain
back at
mastery from
DE
leveling
that put
them,
in
so
much
it doesn't really
time and
matter.
love to this update. Like it was such a love letter to what the team,
Hello,
what
Chop.
this kind of new team with the roles really wanted to put forth. And we see the feedback, we see the bugs, we're working through it. Like Reb said, we've got hot fixes lined up. We're not going anywhere.
Being built right now. We'll see. No pressure on the
she's in
team.
the
we want it
oven.
to be a good hot fix. We're not going to rush it out, but we do hope to get it out today, best case scenario. So.
Yeah. But we'll start with some questions kind of around the feedback we're seeing and just the update in general. So we're going to start kind
Why
of.
not let us be in the cave? Give us some visuals.
I mean, I can speak and play.
No, you don't have to play. Just like take us to Deviri so people can see.
Take me to Devere.
We'll all talk like Teshem
Yeah.
as we answer
Oh,
questions.
yes, please.
You can go to
we're-
the gameplay, Dean.
We're in the envious.
Let's see what questions they've picked out.
We shall
That
go
is
to
going to
the
be.
Yeah.
But before we
Interesting.
jump into it, Devere Paradox, one of the risky things that we decided to do was add it as a complete new beginning to the game. If you are a brand new
Again,
player,
reminds everyone,
install
spoilers,
Warframe.
obviously.
You can choose to start this, or you can choose to kind of go the normal path that we've known for 10 years. Do we feel like that was the right choice?
Honestly, that one we will need stats that are like a longer trail
Yeah.
to know.
Ask me in next Devstream.
In May. I'll see you in May.
Ask next Devstream. I know right now it's a 50-50 split between people that installed Warframe. Did they choose the Paradox path or did they choose the Warframe path? Right now it's
50-50
50-50
split.
in terms of people who've made that choice.
Yeah, in general, I mean,
I
just,
wonder how many of that are
obviously,
vets
anyone that's
creating new
watching
accounts just to
Devstream,
try
you
it.
guys have probably seen us for a while and has stayed us for a while. But for like a lot of updates we've done before, it's like, we go like, hey, yeah, come play the new war. And then a brand new player comes in excited for the new war after seeing the trailers and all of that. And it's like, okay, now play for 100 hours and then you can play the new war. So that's been something that we've, not only have we been doing, it's kind of
Same
getting
kind
a
of
little
situation
bit
you get with things
worse
like
every
Marvel
update because we
films,
keep
saying,
adding. So
hey, here's
it's
this new
just
film,
more
but
and
you need to
more
watch
that you
these
have
other
to play
20
before you
first
can
to
actually
understand
get
it.
to it. So that was the main thing that we wanted to try this time, and we wanted to swing for in terms of like making it like, okay, someone can see that there's this new update and they can actually jump in and play right away. And it's not easy because, as we said, there's so much that for a brand new player can be really intimidating to get faced with all of it in one go. So we're gonna have to wait and see exactly how it pans out.
Interesting selection of weapons
We do
there.
have pull the cord
Not
plans
overpowered,
against
not
it.
overpowered.
If it's a disaster, we will just make more surprise the beginning.
the drift
But
of
if it
new
turns
players
out
considering
that
they
it's
didn't
not a
customize their
complete
operators?
disaster, which currently it's not.
Good question. I
It's
don't
been
actually
2 days,
know
which is
what the
a,
default appearance is.
Fledgling.
Might
amount
just
of
be the
time
one
to
that we
make
see in
any
the
critical
trailers.
Decisions on it, but I do think there is valid questioning of, is this going to be good or not? And your questioning is the same as ours. Is this going to be good? We didn't do it to say, aha, we've solved everything. It's what happens if we do this, and can we do it in a
Wait,
way
is this
that's
Megan
unlike
colouring
anything you've
something?
seen
Oh, dear.
in a game, which I think, yes, start at the beginning or start at the end, pick your path. It's a bold choice with a lot of flavor. It actually isn't as
Would it be New War Drifter?
I
Well, that's the thing
personally,
is that if
based on my
someone's
time with
starting
the
the
game,
game for the
veteran,
first time,
it's not
and
as
played
much
the
of
New
a
War.
spoiler as you might think it is, because a lot of the twists still check the boxes as you play the game. It's just a different context for them. And it's not like we have, anyway, not going to dwell too much on that. But I think when we say the paths converge, they really do converge right away anyway. So you're kind of just picking what quest do you want to play first, Vor's Prize or the Deviri Paradox, because if you do choose, the inverse is available right away anyway. So I would say it's 80% flavor and then 20%, we'll be measuring, and we'll let you know in exactly a month where things are. Because I think as a community, you're going to see a lot of people come into the game having made one of those choices. And for you guys, when you're talking on the forums, on Discord, and on Reddit, wherever,
It is a
you're kind
curious
of going to need to
experience
know how
overall.
a person chose to start. And as a community, you're going to realize like, oh, there's one big fly in the ointment here that DE didn't think about, or the opposite. And you might see a breadth of people way more invested in the game with this new approach. So
I'll be
it's
honest, I have
gonna come
been
down
looking
to,
over things like Reddit,
the
trying
data a
to
month from
see
now, or
brand
2
new
weeks or whatever,
players'
more
perspectives.
comfortably with a month, and then
People who've not played Warframe at all before,
how are the
and how they
community
feel about it.
handling the influx
Because,
of players in either direction?
That's a cool question, There's a grand difference
That's
between even
my
MR5
answer
and brand new.
to that. I'm glad we did it. I'll never regret doing it, but our next steps are TBD.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's also easy, like, as a player,
Yeah.
not a new player, to look at that and be like, ooh, that's risky, or
Yeah.
like, was that the right choice? So it's understandable that people are questioning
Totally.
it, and now it's kind of, we're in the phase of, well, let's get the actual stats, let's get, that that feedback
It's
from those
risky for
brand
sure.
new
We
players.
discussed it a lot. Like, should we really do this? Should we not?
Should we do
Sounds
it?
scary.
And I would listen to no reason. No reason at all.
She couldn't be swayed.
Yes, there was no persuasion techniques. Maybe Carrie could have sent me an article saying, don't listen. You sent me like 6 a day. You sure?
How did MR2 join you? He likes it a lot. That's good.
That is a
That is
good
good.
point. All right.
One.
Oh, you're going to try and play and talk at the same time? Good luck.
Girl. Oh, I won't say anything. I think my mouse is dying. Ding. I will.
Likely
No, look at
story.
it. Anyways, one of the things that was brought up a lot was, can we replay the quest? And that's something there's a hurdle we always ask ourselves when we're making quests: is can we have this replayable on launch? Oh, sweet jeez.
The answer is no.
She
The answer is no.
struggling.
But is there
21.
a world where
We
one
won't
can?
be putting
98,
resources
so
for that anytime
just
soon.
healed just before she took a hit there, because it's
Just
100
because
heal.
we have a lot we need to do. I think the quest replay, we've done it
Cheers,
on and
Kat.
off for years. It took us about a month and a half to add the new war replayable. We'll see. New war replayable is actually interesting because you have to relock yourself in and play the whole thing. So
Once things start getting hairy on our updates and we start looking at that delivery date and being
They got a
like,
little bit
oh my
close
God,
there.
are we gonna make it?
the first thing to get cut is quest replayability. We're just like, nope.
Quest replay is one of the
Well,
first
we might get a
things
lot of
to go
roguelike players.
because
The question is that will those players then
it's an extremely
transition
hard thing
over to the rest of the Warframe
to
experience
add,
and be satisfied with
and
it?
you know that in comparison to
Yeah.
the returns.
Is that what
You
they're
know
looking
what? If you
for?
really want to replay it, make a new account. Just pick the Deviri path.
go.
That's your quest replay. Just make a new account.
Actually, for
you
this
have
one
options.
is
That is-
one of the few that actually
Honestly, that will make it a lower priority. Just make a new account and be on your way. Be on
but
your
we definitely will do it. It's just a
Why they
matter
can't
of
implement
when.
replay?
actually
There's
don't think we
various
definitely
bits and
will do
pieces
it.
that happen in
It's a
accounts
matter of when.
behind the scenes, things which are ticked off in doing a quest, which
After the
can
stream,
lead to issues that they need to then code around to reset
Definitely
without causing issues to the player.
I think that way
Thanks,
we can
by
tell
the way.
everyone that so many people played. We can skew the stats.
Look at all the new stuff.
And look at all the new accounts.
Later
don't
more
think we will.
Kivanuko for the nuclear steel power
Grab, we
fast.
need our screenshot.
Ah,
Okay,
both of them
only
can
if
work.
Casardis asks, and they did. So just for you, make a new account with a new character. Bye bye. Just kidding.
That is the answer.
All right.
Only if you're in Wyoming can you have quest
goodness.
replayability.
Yeah.
Leave Wyoming alone.
Just kidding.
Yeah. All right. I have batteries for you that you might
I know.
want.
I'm just waiting.
I think
for
I can eat a battery.
she just did the thing where she
She's in
stood
the
up
middle of
the
the
Sorry,
fight
Pablo.
here.
My mouse is
She's in the
dying.
middle of a battle.
Blaming
Judge
the
me.
mouse.
There we go. Okay.
Fix the bugs in multiplayer, please. We absolutely are prioritizing bug fixes today. We're sitting here on the
Custom.
couch while the rest of the team is working on the hot fix.
I will
we
be honest, I've
are
not played any
aware that there
Deviri
are bug
multiplayers
issues,
yet.
and we will work on fixing them.
Because I've been focused on, trying to actually understand it for
so
myself,
Casardis by
not have
name, I
someone
sure
else
do.
swanning off and do their own thing
Okay.
in a squad I'm in.
Back to quest for a little bit.
Okay.
Obviously, a lot. I think everyone here had
I've
a
dodged
hand
all
in
the
the
multiplayer
narrative of
issues.
it, and just kind of watching the process of the actual story develop internally. Did it meet kind of the
Later, more
expectations
neutral,
that you set
both are
for
fine.
it, and
I'll turn down their streams.
did it end up where you wanted it to end up?
Yeah, it did. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a couple key moments in the quest that came out better than I could have ever imagined on paper with, the help of the team. I won't spoil either of them, but a lot, the team, like...
Lee Wolf, what you probably
art,
had if people were dipping in and straight out
the
again is
invocation
people who were
of
dipping
theme,
in,
the
realizing that they didn't
I won't
have
talk about the
anything they
cinematics that I
wanted,
love
and then
so
just
dearly, but
leaving.
there
Not
is
to
a great
re-roll it,
moment
they were
with,
just leaving.
your little companion that is
Love that moment.
Yep, very memorable. And then actually, this is kind of
They
hilarious.
might then go to re-roll
the
it
day
solo,
before we
or just go
launched,
play something
There
else.
was a feedback round that was like, this
Can't
last
see
scene
until
really
you actually
isn't
load
working.
into a
And
squad,
Eric's
is what
like,
I've heard.
give me a couple hours, I'll fix it. And he did, so yeah.
Just another coffee and
Yeah.
kick in the pants.
The things
and
you can
let's
do
go.
with
I will say,
that extra
irresistible
stuff.
bombardment. It's
Yeah,
great on
it's-
automatic weaponry.
Yeah, I mean, the team worked incredibly hard to get the
In
quest in
moments, you've
I
got
am very
100%
happy
fire
that
rate boost.
You as a community are resonating
'Cause
with
it
it.
stacks
I
up to
think
10
that,
times.
That for us was the biggest quest we've taken on as a new team. So for us, it's like very much trial by fire. Like, hey, the last quest players played that had cinematics in it was the new war. You're up next.
we
Good
go.
luck. And we're
A
like, all right.
4 to 6 hour
Cool.
quest.
Yeah,
no
full
big
cinematic
deal.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, we're
Getting there.
getting there.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of really great details that you might not pick up on the first time.
And with the
around.
rolling
Yeah.
reload? Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
when you think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
and-
Yeah, I've,
Are you trying to get
I was very
us
happy to get
replayable
roll
for
with
the first time?
reload your
Only-
weapon in some cases. Very
Make a
powerful
new
on that one.
account. You can replay it, pick up on the details.
Yeah.
And also Wyoming.
And also Wyoming.
So I-
Yeah.
We've heard it's OP.
Checklist.
It's a bit crazy,
Yeah.
isn't it? You know?
Decrease.
It's a bit
Papa.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Decrease.
Decrease. We said from the get-go that we wanted Duviri to have that crazy power fantasy and just let it live and just go insane. Obviously, I can see my favorite decree here. I won't pick it just yet.
Fleet-footed.
Your
Fleet-footed.
favorite, yeah.
Rise
Yeah,
up,
that's a
gang.
good one.
What's kind of the next step for decrees? Do we add to them? What's the vibe?
Yeah, so we are going to add
I have
more
noticed that
decrees,
some
over
decrees
time,
are
but obviously
significantly
we do also
stronger
wanna
than
review
others.
a little bit of like the current ones, the way that
Well, Intrinsic
things
is what I
are
recommend ranking at
scaling,
first.
was always meant
That's a
that
good
you
question.
would,
Look
that
at the
you
ones you'll
would
enjoy,
become
really.
Crazy powerful. That was always the
Look at the ones
objective.
you'll enjoy. A little bit of opportunity
maybe
will go a long
once
way, though, to give you some more
actual-
Warframe and
like,
weapon
once you guys
options.
actually got your
Certainly
hands
the
on it,
weapons.
you went a little too ham.
I actually asked Pablo to bust them all before
Yeah.
we launched. I was like, they're
Oh,
not
wow.
strong enough.
More.
I think every time I have a conversation with Pablo, it's when do you get more decrees and when are they stronger? And now I'm like, okay, I'll settle for
Whoops.
not stronger, but give me more.
I sent her a few tweets of
Yeah.
people doing millions and
Yeah.
millions of damage.
Yeah, my hope is
Thank you,
that
sympathy.
like we can really effectively update Duviri by adding like 10 decrees per update, and that really gives you a different approach to a session. So I think decrees are going to be
That's
a really potent and valuable way to expand.
That's a very
Duviri,
specific number
just
to put out there.
solely on gameplay. upgrades.
Don't take that
Like,
as
I'm
gospel, guys.
so excited for decree expansion. More. You got more?
More will come.
Great.
Yeah, I've seen instances of people
Actually, and yeah, I
just
saw someone in chat
sliding
ask
through a
about
group of
corrupted
enemies and they
decrees,
die.
And I was like, oh, of course, before
Just
we
by
ship, I was like, we
sliding.
should do cursed decrees where it's sure at -5 to speed, but +20 to damage or something. So I really want to try cursed decrees also.
Yeah, the complicated part with those was just like if you put it in comparison with some that don't have curses,
Of course.
sometimes
They're
it's
not going to
tough.
pick that one.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know. You don't know that.
Ah,
You don't
yeah,
know
no,
that.
that's a
Anyway.
bad
Let's
take
do
there,
it. You
Pablo.
don't know
People
that.
will pick
We'll just
curses.
do it anyways.
Corrupted mods exist.
Yeah, make a curse build, and then your
Oh.
player will get like darker and darker.
When
Oh,
people are
is
given a
it
choice
stable?
between
Decree
Transient
that only
Fortitude and
works with
Intensify,
curses?
people do
Yes.
pick Transient Fortitude even without a duration buff elsewhere.
I like it.
Headless Horseman.
We did have
but
a
yeah, there's really need lots of space to design there and to have fun. Because again, since they're like transient, we can be way more broken.
Yeah, we want to be broken. That's well,
Yeah.
in the good
From
way.
change
We
every day,
don't want the bad guy to be
Warframe,
broken, but I
and
think like
all
my
of the
biggest challenge
options
with
you get in
more
Tasha's Cave, they
decrees
reload
is the pool
every time the
growth.
emotion
So players
changes,
are getting comfortable
or
with the
every time you
cadence now,
successfully
wherein they're
complete
like,
a
oh, 1 in
mission.
every 3 rolls
So if you
is
kill
gonna
the
have
aura worm,
fleet-footed. If
or
we
if
add
you
20
do
more,
even
it's
one
actually
round of
going
Undercroft
to-
on the circuit and then
your
leave,
comfort levels with
that'll
your
reset everything in Tasha's
opportunity.
Cave.
So we'll have
Something
to.
new.
I mean,
Otherwise,
that's kind of how these games
it's the
work.
same
So I don't
stuff.
super think it's a blocker, but
Yeah, it's also desirable because the whole point of the system was that every run, you'd hopefully get like different stuff
Yeah.
to kind of play around with.
yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, but then I think of like when I was playing Slay the Spire, it was like, yes, it was random, but I always would try and skew it towards the build I wanted. And if you add more, like actually, like it's expensive in Slay the Spire to get rid of cards from your deck so that you can skew it more in
Right.
your favor. So
Interested in
I
Reb's
just saw
reference to
someone
Slay the
ask,
Spire.
is there any
Okay.
way to check decrease? Yes, you can press escape, and there's a list to the
at
side
that.
there with
you
your
have
things.
one
list.
decree.
I got fleet-footed on it for no reason because I have no other
That's all you
decrees.
need.
That's all you
What's it
need.
about?
I'm done.
Cinta, the new
That's
one.
progress.
All right.
We did have a question from one of our creators,
Yes.
Straight Optic Royal.
Okay.
Wanted to know about, could future decrees affect more specifics, such as primary weapons or secondary weapon buffs? For example, it's hard to hit headshots with a shotgun.
Yeah, so one of the tensions with the decrees is that we try for the most part to make them so they benefit both the drifter and the warframe. And that actually gets
That's
more
fair.
complicated than you would think. There's a few that actually don't. So it is something that, if we make one that is like extra good with snipers, then, they don't work for the drifter at all. And we can always make it like, very good with snipers.
That was a good
and
save.
it gives this extra buff to the drifter.
A
or
save
things
that you
like
can't
but then
actually
the
do in
text
normal
starts getting
Warframe
long,
if your
like,
frame
there's
falls
this
off,
kind of
because if you
tension
tried to
there.
save with the drifter
So,
or operator, the frame
we
keeps
do
falling and you get
have,
blacked
like,
out anyway.
The decrees themselves have a system where if you
Here it
chose
completely
something
replaces
that's
them.
like a freeze decree, other decrees that are also around a freezing or a cold proc, start getting better odds of showing up.
This
So it
unranked
does have
Banshee
that.
is
So
making
maybe
it
to
harder than
add
it would
to
be if
that
it was a loner Banshee.
some
Not
sort of like
a lie. I
synergy
noticed they
with the
can't use
weapons
silence
or
to
with
stun the
frames that you
enemies.
chose
They have
to kind of
no
give you
health
a
at
little bit
all.
more, a little bit more odds with those.
Yeah.
Those I'm kind of interested.
This is a
Yeah, lots
very,
of-
very
lots of
flimsy
next step
Banshee.
ideas. As you guys
The
know,
Banshee's
when we
already
do a
flimsy.
major update now, we follow it up with some type of feedback and tweak-based update, which we still do have plans for. We don't have a date or anything yet for the way we're going to roll out Duviri stuff, but we actually were working on it today. So just obviously priority is getting the current Duviri build ready for the weekend so people can enjoy a little less issues. And then we will look to what's next, give the team a breather. And
Hello, Infested Ravager. How you doing?
get things going for the rest of the year. We have a lot to do. We do indeed.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to
You're
make
on
a
a
question
tank
now from
Banshee.
chat.
Well,
Megan,
I-
It would work.
okay.
Well, I
It would
kind of
work.
skipped by it because we went through the cave.
Tank
already,
Banshee
but
would
there's a lot
handle
of
even Steel Path
feedback
circuit
about the kind of loadouts
with the health
and
tank.
the RNG
Absolutely,
behind
100%.
it,
No
and
sweat.
Specifically, feedback about Steel Path
Yeah.
and wanting to have your Steel Path loadouts.
Shouldn't be able
so
to use your
just kind of
abilities.
overall how
It's
we're
because they've
feeling
gone
about-
with an unranked Banshee on a
that's a
low
two-
account, so they don't have access to them.
Two-part answer. One is the Steel Path feels very different when you're an unranked intrinsic drifter than when you're not. Loadouts don't matter as much when your drifter has 10 endurance, 10 combat. Like when you
I think that's a trade-off. If they want to level it,
build your
they take the
drifter to
downsides
max,
of
the
an
loadout
not
matters
fully
still,
leveled frame.
but it matters a little less because you have those crazy scaling permanent.
Would Tank
upgrades
Banshee
to
be
your
using
character,
Nova's
which
Null
is
Star for damage reduction? Nope.
spiritually true for most roguelike/light games, which is once
That's
you
very different.
max your tree,
Very
you do the
different.
harder
Something that
content,
most people
for
would not
instance, in
even
Hades,
think of trying
you
to
don't
do.
get the hell contract tier things until you beat the game once, and blah blah blah. Like there's a couple things.
Have I
that
seen gameplay of Ranked
will
10
make
Opportunity?
your
I have
Steel
not,
Path
no. I've only caught
loadouts- And I'm not
snippets of
saying that
details.
people that are critiquing this haven't, they don't have 10s across the board. Maybe you do, but it does help a lot. For instance, the day before launch, Pablo and I went into a Steel Path run. I had just reset my account to replay everything fresh, so I had one intrinsic, and he had full 10s, and he had to finish the dragon fight by himself because I just couldn't keep up. And I think I even had Mesa or something, and it was not a.
There is an element of that,
Yeah,
absolutely. People
we,
diving into Steel
on
Path and going,
purpose
why is
because
Steel Path
the
so hard? I
update is
can't take it on. It's
playable
like,
for someone that literally just installed Warframe,
barely got any
but
gear,
also for
that's
someone
why.
that has been playing for the last 10 years. The way we balanced it is basically normal is meant to be played 0 intrinsics and like loner warframes or weapons, right? You can play it with that.
Yeah.
But Steel Path is meant to be played with all the intrinsics. That's how we balanced
We
it.
balanced it
essentially,
for
around-
10, 10,
yeah.
10, 10.
All intrinsics.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
Using like warframes that you have modded and weapons that you have modded.
Yeah.
And I do think under those circumstances,
You're very welcome, Infested Ravager.
You can play it with, and again, like I like playing with random
Nope.
things. I go into arbitrations and I'll choose the frame that's being buffed. That's more of my style, just because we always kind of the value of variety is like one of our strengths.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely want
you've been using the formula a lot. Do you have an updated build since the video made 2 years ago? I do have an updated build. It's not been put into a video. I think I might have posted it onto the Discord.
So some
But,
of the boons that we have been looking at
it might be a bit
already
difficult
are
to find
things
out with the way
that
Discord's
strip
set up.
armor, which is obviously very useful in Steel Path if you didn't get
You'll have to
frames
catch me on
that
a
can strip
Sunday
armor,
stream,
or
Kat.
things that are like more pure survivability. Armor increases, the damage reduction, things like
Yeah.
that. So.
It is impressive the number of
I think,
people on Reddit who are
I
like,
did
oh
say
no,
the
I've only got
two-part
like
answer.
2
So
or
part
3
one was,
things which are
it's working
Steel
as
Path
intended,
viable.
But part 2 is,
The
but
Steel
there's
Path
a lot
degree
to
is
be
too
said
hard.
for
It's like,
if you
get
don't
good.
get things you
It's
want to play,
Steel
you're not going to
Path.
play
You're
the
not
video
supposed to
game,
find
and
it
that's obviously a
easy.
problem.
Get
So
good.
We do
I managed to do it with
want
Euralian not
to
using
make
her
some
weapon,
tweaks
so,
and improvements,
it's
but at
doable.
the same time, part of it is working as intended. Part of it is very susceptible to the, obviously you're going to want to play your gear, but if you have a lot of gear, maybe we can give you something you haven't used in a while. So I know there was one thread that was, I don't even know how big it got, but one person was just like, I only like playing Mag. Mag is my main. What do I do if Mag's not there? So we're looking at it.
It definitely is aiming at a different thing, which I can definitely see as very polarizing.
I get someone
in the
going
fact
like,
that,
I've always played Mag, I want to play Mag.
Instead of just like having everything.
Why can't I not play Mag in
there.
my Warframe
But
game? It's like, I get it, but at the
is
same time,
very
It's
ingrained
literally
into it,
designed
you
to
know?
be something else.
The
It's
reason
marketed
we-
as something else. This
we
wasn't some
boosted the
gotcha. It was
XP
always
so
going
much
to
is
be
because it's
random.
The reason
Yeah.
we gave you the boons is because it's random.
Yeah, it is working as intended, but we understand that not everyone would agree with those intentions, which is okay at the end of the day. But we do want to make sure that we are at least being as critical as ourselves, and what we could do that still fits our intentions and goals with this update without. Yeah, and it's only been 2 days. So, and like I said, if you've reached 10 in all
I
intrinsics
don't
in
know
those
really
2
what the
days, good
solution
on
is
you.
to that, because say someone only wants
But we do
one
want to give it a bit more time,
Warframe.
just like we're going to wait a month before
Do they
the
get to
beginning of
pick
the
it?
game. There
Or do
is
they
gonna
not
need to
get
be
to
some
pick it?
time with the game, with these things.
Is there
I know,
room
and I
for
saw
any
some people
nuance
getting
beyond
like
that?
MK1 struns, like Mark 1 strun for Steel Path, and it's like, ooh. But guess what? If you have all your intrinsics, doable.
Yeah, and it also like for those like it definitely can be kind of biased there, but like if you have the higher versions, it will always give you the higher version, right? So at least there is that. But you can definitely get unlucky. I'm not denying that you can definitely get unlucky. With
Jen Blake
the
saying, not gonna lie, I think the
opportunity
circuit takes way
there's
too
a
much time
little
to complete
less
since
chance
it's
of
going
getting
to be a
unlucky 'cause there's
reset.
more options. But,
How do you mean it
maybe
takes too much
still needs
because of the
more on there.
reset?
It's definitely something we're going to have to keep
How do you
on
mean that?
reevaluating.
In conclusion, get good. That's not what we're saying. That is not what we're saying. We're not saying that. We're not saying that. Don't put words in our mouth.
Oh, these damn
I
shadows.
saw a comment about
They're nasty.
Soma chord fragments.
Yeah.
1.1
That's
maybe?
one of my questions.
Maybe, yeah, I think
Guess
we'll
what?
see.
The loner builds work
Pretty
for
important.
normal
Yeah.
mode. For
People
Steel
want their
Path, they are a
songs.
struggle. If
But
you don't
we'll
have
do that. You
any
need to add a
personal builds for Steel Path,
Dorma Zone.
it's going to be a struggle.
Because otherwise people have to go to their orbiter to listen to the music.
Certainly
They should
solo.
simply be able to listen to it on their iPod.
They should.
Yeah.
Which kind of
Drifter
actually
iPod.
You got given Carmine
goes to one
Pence
of my
instead of
questions.
Secure Penta, so
iPods?
Carmine's supposed to be
Yes,
better.
when
I think
Apple
Carmine has
sponsored
just
it.
listed as a higher rarity,
one of the
given where you
requests-
get it in the game.
Feedback from people is when you go to abort Deviri, you can either go to your orbiter.
That's
or
feedback's put onto the
Dorm Zone.
forums.
Is there an option to go to the? Can there be an option to just go to the cave instead of
That is
having?
the Dorma Zone.
No, because then you have to load back into Deviri.
Oh no, the cave is no. That
Like
is
a
that is
restart.
yeah.
Yeah, that just for technical reasons of like the context of basically the cave. You're already in a mission. Is
Yeah.
essentially what's happening. So it's not. So basically, it would be.
I do
from
think that
going
was
from a mission
a
to a mission.
curious
I
and
mean, the
perhaps
game would generally
problematic
don't do that
design
because
choice
when you go to the
to
other
make the
places is
cave
where everything
part
gets
of the
saved and
mission.
all that sort of stuff. So it would be quite elaborate.
I would rate that as a mistake in
You're
their
not
design
elaborate.
process, because it's not one they can really undo easily either.
We are not elaborate people, I'm afraid.
I saw two things related to something that's coming later. Any new Warframes?
Yes, we'll show you today. We have the Warframe.
Generally
News
saying,
update.
I've been spending a lot of time to get
Shouldn't we
Simultaneous
have that
Circuit, haven't had time to
entire
work
literally
on
saw
the
it.
other
We
stuff.
have a Dax
It's a
inspired
week-long
Warframe
thing.
to show you.
It's a week-long thing. The
Just
way it
you
works is
wait.
that on normal mode, if
Will
you
there
go
be
to
any
round
codex
4 in the
entries for the
circuit,
Deviri enemies? We do
once per
intend on
day,
releasing
you'll
that,
have the entire 10
in the
tiers
future,
done.
Yes.
All of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we were
Given
like,
that the
"How do
10th
we
tier
solve
is a
this
main
already?" And
Warframe
it's like,
blueprint, which in
we
most
have,
cases you
like,
could
a
just get from the
bajillion
market
things
for
to
credits
solve.
anyway.
Let's just put a pin on that.
Yeah.
We'll get
You
that.
don't need to go
Yeah.
to tier 10
Wait
if
it
you are
out.
that strapped
Oh,
for
do I play
time.
Clomy?
Yes, you do. Good luck. Are you
The
sure
Steel
you want
Path,
to do
you
this
need
on
to go
stream?
50% more,
I mean, I've
so
already
you will
died
need to
3
do a few
times.
extra rounds. But again, it's still not that much, I'd say.
Marcus, my sweet child.
The rabbit.
Did you see? We did
6
put out a
rounds a
fix
day.
last night.
Yeah.
That was.
When a
Touch
round
base
can be
combo,
done
let's go.
in
What?
5
chat
minutes or
time.
less,
Oh,
that's less than
okay,
half
chat.
hour a day
Ready?
to do an
Tell
entire
me.
week's
Or
content.
You go. Anyways, we fixed a bug last night where it was your competitor, like the computer, thought your moves were illegal, and when you made the move, it freaked out and crashed the game because it was like, "Rah, this is an illegal move. You can't do this."
Yeah, rabbits are not known for their board game skills.
No.
B7.
Couldn't even tell you where that is.
I assume B will be the x-axis and what? B would be
Rev.
the.
I can't do that.
Okay. All right. I do have the controller. I can.
Go left, go up.
I can take
Go
over.
down.
I can screen it.
You're gonna crash the game.
Terrible.
She's from Wyoming. No, I took my peas. Get out of here.
One of them.
Victory for you.
Wait,
Mess.
what dog? Puppy.
I'm gonna kill it.
Oh my god, get out of here.
What do
No.
you think about the Drifter Combat?
No,
I'm
Rev.
so on
Plug in
it.
that
I've not played anything
That
Elden Ring or
controller.
Dark
Okay,
Souls, so it's a
can we
very
mod
new
in the
experience
cave
for
one
me.
day?
And
It's
I'm so
tough
on the
for
Drifter
two
Combat, I'll be
reasons.
honest with you.
One is technical reason, which I'm sure we could get past. The other reason is like, imagine you go into the cave with 4 people.
It's cheesable, F King.
Maybe this
It
one's
is
not so
possible
real
to
because we
cheese
changed that
the
flow quite a bit.
rabbit.
Maybe it's not so much of a problem anymore. But we do have the flow where if you go with 4 people and one person wants to stay behind and start modding, the other 3 people can go ahead and start completing objectives, and the person in the cave is getting no rewards. Now, it's their choice because they stay there to mod, so maybe it's fine. And also, it does enable cases where, you know, you're with your friends and you can tell them, oh, wait a second, I need to.
Yeah.
So it is definitely something we can look at. It definitely is, it will be a bit of a bug factor, if I'm being honest. So
Well,
it's definitely not something we wanted to add.
Honestly,
first
I
go,
don't
but-
want to put anything. We've asked for a lot from the team, and they're working on it. I'm going to be very calculated with what are the must-have things for the next few months, just because this update was so ambitious, and for those reasons we have to
cheese
say
it,
what's
F-King.
working
F-King,
and what
I don't
we
want
need
to spoil it for
improve, and we need
others
to do it in a
because
way
once you
that
know
is
the
going
cheese, you know
to,
the cheese.
Break us.
break us. Yeah.
So
honestly. So
I'll
that's the answer.
let you know
One thing at
later
a
on
time.
Discord. If you remind me on Discord after the stream, I'll let you know then. Just because I don't want to ruin the gameplay
gonna
aspect
make
of
me
it for
sick.
others, knowing how the cheese works,
One of the
how easy
I
it
mean,
is.
we're doing doing defense right now. There's some feedback about, especially Steel Path, defense being a game mode in the circuit.
People don't like it because it's too hard or too
People like
slow.
it because it's difficult in solo with random loadouts, and when you get past round 5, target dies pretty quickly with the enemy scaling. Thoughts, Pablo?
Yeah, it's one
That
of those
is an
things that
understandable
it's actually
concern.
like
If you could
you know,
see what
this
mode you'd be
is
up against
random, I cannot
next,
just
maybe
tell
that would
you,
be
like,
nice to let
just
people know
breathe
when to
across
leave.
through limbo, which is what you do in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
The problem
Can you
with
win
defense is,
vouchers?
like,
Yes,
it
but
can be
you
very
then
easy
need to actually
go
play the game properly
from,
against an AI.
It's impossible to it's nothing.
Yeah.
Defense is one of those that really lives. That balance just changes so fast. We did have like ideas to basically add extra mechanics to defense, but that was also one of those things that it was like we also have a bajillion things to do. I do kind of want to get back to that at some point, but it is not a soon thing.
Yeah, I'm very much of the mind that we have to
think-
see how people think it is.
In a roguelite,
In,
an important part is being able to
intrinsic state
gather information
as
to
well.
make informed
like it's been 2 days
decisions.
that you've had to grind out your
Such
intrinsic
as,
tree, so
would the
you can
next
correct me if
stage
I'm
just be
wrong,
too
if you're
difficult
playing
should
it
you
and
tap
have
out?
max intrinsics, then we have a.
You and I remember the
I-
both of us did one of these and we barely made it.
And it was awesome. We were like, I was screaming, like I wasn't screaming, but I
You
was.
were screaming. That was
Yeah, but
I have
I.
recordings of you screaming.
You've seen next mode just because you're immediately
Yeah.
idle. Oh, you can see next mode. Oh.
I
I bet
I
then. I
was
thought you
yelling
couldn't.
at
I
you.
thought it showed you your tier progress. I didn't know it showed you the mode.
So we know
Did
the
Sex
pain.
Missile
We're
one-shot
not-
it? Well,
we're
that
not
had a problem then,
oblivious
yeah.
to it.
Oh man, he was using Equinox and I kept putting
X
him to sleep.
abilities
So that
are
helped
designed
with
to
the
smash
ground.
through tanky warframes. Hitting
So,
defense objectives
yeah, no,
is a bit of a problem.
we
isn't it?
definitely know it's
you
it's
can't
a problem. Where
get
it's
the defense
very,
objective to dodge out of the way.
Sink or swim, like literally, if you get limbo or if you get frost, then it
But
can
like
be
that's
boring.
kind of what happens in roguelikes at the same time. It's like when I'm doing a run in a certain game and I get like a certain visit from a certain character, I'm like, oh my god, easy mode, GG.
It's more like, is it hard or is it prohibitive?
Exactly.
That's the line that we need to kind of find there.
I wonder if they'll look
we
into,
will
you know,
be
what
finding it.
kills defense
We
objectives
put out the
more
map,
often.
the
Like
fog
for
of war is
players that
lifted,
have a
now
good
we're
success
finding the
rate,
weak points,
what
make it
causes
stronger
them to
update for
fail?
everyone.
I wonder if they'll look at that kind of
But
metric.
yeah, we are overall.
Why are good players failing?
We're in the
There's
joy
your
spiral
problem.
right now with a little bit of fear and a lot of sorrow. And that is the Thrax facts.
The Thrax facts of the day. Woo!
Woo! Level 4,000 Thrax do not care. That actually is true, and the Thrax with their armor is to your point of like, hey, there's really not a lot of. If you don't build for armor shredding, which you can't, like we need decrees that.
You
move
can build
that.
for armor shredding.
So, yeah,
You can bring the United
that is-
operator.
That is.
I feel like that is
all
one
part
thing
of
that a
it.
lot
I
of people are
didn't say
skipping
get
over
good,
is
that's
that you
not my
can
words. I would never
specifically
skip that.
choose your operator
Yes,
loadout.
Oh, yeah,
There
here's
is
a
no
platinum
randomness of
prize.
operator.
Of
So if you're going into Steel Path, prepare your
1,000
operator.
4 platinum.
Not doing that
Four
is a silly
platinum.
move.
Our
You gonna got yourself 5 guys,
second platinum
fairly?
prize. The stream is going. No, we already did one.
No, we didn't.
Oh, whoops! I can't
Oh,
read
good
that.
luck.
Defense needs a
What you got
rework.
for
I don't
fire?
know that defense needs a rework. I will say that the number of
DNC
waves is
512
perhaps a bit too
GG.
much compared to other modes.
Whoa.
Wow.
Thanks, Pablo. Thanks for the assist.
All right.
5 waves does
Warframe
feel it goes on
journey, watch
quite a
right now.
bit
In-game
more
alias
than
platform, play Warframe on, and we will
everything
get you
else.
your platinum.
Certainly if you're in a
Congratulations.
weaker setup.
On the
If you're in a
topic
weaker setup of
of,
survival, you
game
survive.
modes for
If you're in a weaker
Circuit
setup of
Minecraft,
exterminate, it's only a couple
Are we
minutes.
going to be adding any
If you're in a
other
weaker
game
setup of
modes to
defense,
Is there
it
a
can
way that we
drag
could
on.
add?
Speak to that.
So the number of
Generally,
waves, I think,
yes.
is the problem there.
Like I said, we're taking some time to fix up the update. We have the Echoes of Deviri being spec'd out as recently as yesterday, with some work already started on the Warframe that we'll be releasing, which we'll show you today. And then we are going to take that deep breath, critical feedback, and
Less than 5
data-driven
feels way worse than
approach to
OK.
reviewing what
Oh
to
yeah, I can
prioritize for that
imagine
update.
a lot of
Because
builds
we
that
know we're gonna have
relied
to
on
look at the beginning
companions
of the game.
are
We're going to have to
struggling.
look at the success fail rates. We're going to have to look at everything that you guys have been raising with us to build something that we'll be happy with and that you'll be happy with. That, and if we don't include something, we would want to say why. But yeah, we do at least have a Warframe coming, a new frame that is
That's good.
firmly
New
based
Warframe,
in
that's
the
why.
world of Deviri and lore
That
there.
is
So
good.
that'll be a treat. If you just want to get a new frame, that'll be sort of a feature of the expansion, and then all the quality of life stuff as well. But the headliner is the frame, which we'll show you once Megan's done this mission or so.
I mean, I could always quit out.
You
right?
could quit.
I could quit, but I ain't a quitter.
You're not a
Just kidding.
quitter.
I'm
Nope. Just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we have lots.
Just let Equilibrium pick up
Is there a
health orbs
session
at full
frame?
health.
I mean, you can
It's a thing.
cosplay as one if that's
Yeah.
what you so want to with cosmetics.
When is the frame coming? It will be. We don't have a date yet, but we'll give you a date in May. So it's gonna be our May dev stream. We'll say, hey, here's what's coming. So this is like the.
I don't know
post
what would be
Deviri release
exactly
dev
the
stream
way to
where
go
we're like,
about
oh,
it, but there are various
shit,
ways.
here's
Yeah.
what we're
Just
doing.
came out 2 days ago.
The
Yeah,
thing with
yeah.
making Equilibrium
We're
just pick
talking
up
about
health
what came out
orbs
2
is
days ago,
then
and
you
in
now
our May
remove
dev stream,
the
we'll tell
importance
you
that's in
about
5
the-
again. It's
the-
no
we
longer
do have an
relevant
update in
anymore. So the
between, so
companion
there is
set's no
something
longer
coming out in
relevant
May,
anymore.
with,
That choice on your build is no longer relevant
Things I'm
anymore.
sure you'll talk about.
So
it.
there are trade-offs
Maybe?
there. They could make it
Nightwave
where it would
stuff?
just
I don't know.
apply
Okay.
in the
I don't
Well,
know.
there, I mean,
circuit,
one
or
of
they could just let you have companions in the
one of the
circuit. I don't know why they were
drifters
taken out, to
Yeah,
be
I
honest,
guess
but hey.
Yeah, and
we
then
do have another. We do have Nightwave.
We have
lined
stuff.
up. Yeah, we got stuff lined up. Yeah.
Stealth update one. Yeah, May is a couple of days away.
I don't know why
one of the
companions
questions
are
we have
not
from another creator,
available. Any
Leo
kind
Doodling,
of
will there ever be
companion,
side
even if there was a
activity stuff
circuit-specific
from Devir,
companion,
like
that one
Devir
does seem
in
odd to
other
me.
open worlds? Can we play the Shazin in Plains of Eidolon?
Yeah, we discussed this, like, obviously, when we, at first, when we were like, okay, well, we got this new open world, what are we going to do?
You're going to run if the next one's defense not worth the
And
effort?
kind of
That's
the
valid.
first big decision
That's
we
valid.
made is not what we did in other places. And we have at different points, like, sat down to talk about, like, well, do we want any of the lessons and the things that we really liked of the beer? Do we want to spread those out to other places? And we
Imagine,
don't
for example,
really
if
see
like one
like
of
the
the
amount of
intrinsics,
work
is
that
that there
would
are a
be,
bit of duff
it's
intrinsics.
hard to
Imagine if one of the
justify
intrinsics was
where-
Yeah.
you
where
get
would that
a
value-
It's not gonna
undercross
happen
specific
anytime
companion.
Yeah,
It really isn't.
They're just,
Just
they're-
that.
yeah, it would need to be something really special that we really wanted to.
So currently, no. But I
What
just
did you
want to
miss?
let everyone know that
Exclamation
Megan's
mark
Banshee is
replays.
rank 7, so the reason she's not using Soundquake is because she doesn't have it
Replay.
unlocked.
Yeah, can't you tell
Yeah.
by the bottom? Stop
Yeah,
judging
you
me.
actually, yeah. So I just want to let everyone
It's
know
a baby
that,
Banshee Prime. Leave her alone.
Yeah. What were some difficulties choosing the emotions for Deviri?
Ooh,
Carrie, we had a big
Carrie.
list, didn't we?
Oh, you had a huge list.
First, I wanted 10 emotions.
You were crazy.
I was crazy.
Oh,
I'm not
10
anymore.
emotions.
Yeah, that was
Yikes,
that was
that would have
quite
been a
early.
lot.
That was one of the
Craziness
emotions.
was an
That was
emotion
one of
that went relatively.
Yeah, we had we really wanted
Rep coming out with the
a lot
emotion
of
I could read
emotions,
there.
and I think we kind of compromised on 5 because we felt that those were the most like at least complementary or polarizing from each other with like, the most minimal overlap. So
Do I know how long range the undercross vacuum
Undercross
is?
team and art
no, I
team
do
and
not
sound
know how
team
long
and
it is.
everyone that had to
Haven't
make
looked into
5
that.
moods happen. But I did see people asking for like a free roam, and it did occur to me that we could take the calm mood from the quest and turn it into a completely chill, like just
Free
calm.
roam.
You can just go and only do no bounty, no nothing. So maybe we would bring calm back for that.
Just call me as Shawson.
Just call me and Shazin. You could just you could like farm resources. All you would do is farm resources, farm puzzles. But so maybe we could do that because Calm already exists. Everything that it has, it needs. And because the AI were designed in a way that they inherit the mood for their element types. If we spawned no AI in calm, it would actually
I'm
work.
so
We
glad
wouldn't need them.
the accessibility
Thematically, that
to make
I know,
where you can
and
just
it's
hold
calm, so
cast
it wouldn't
or
be
hold
part
tap
of the
that,
cycle because that
rather
would
than
ruin
have to
people's
actually
lives.
tap it.
But
yeah.
it would just be like,
It got funny. You enter and there's no game.
okay.
Just be calm.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want that. But there is there is potential for a free roam for you to farm your resources, do your puzzles, do all this without threat of imminent death and despair. So, and like, that would be
they
the
are
kind of
getting
thing
a
when
little
we're
bit damaged.
picking out the next update. We would have to kind of
They
choose.
hold it,
between,
they're holding.
okay, are we going to put the
Yeah,
work
they might
into
be
a
holding.
calm mode, or are we going to put the work into honestly like a new game mode in the undercroft circuit? So we got to make some.
You say it's considerably slow to tap. I don't mind about the speed of it. In fact, if the hold
killing
one
him.
was
No,
longer,
I'm
I
trying to
still wouldn't
save
care.
them.
I would
Oh
stick
my
with
God,
hold
use your
because I don't want to have to keep spamming. Not spamming is nice.
I need a new chair.
I need these fingers to last my whole life, you know.
Paulo, we got space over here for you.
What's my thoughts on Nidus?
Anyways.
Nidus is
Ooh, I
actually a
have a
really good
sound
frame. I
question,
actually use Nidus
for Aaron.
to
Without spoiling
considerable
anything,
effect in the
there's
Undercroft.
an animal in the quest.
Not long ago, it was very successful.
Is
So
it
Nidus
voiced
is a
by a
strong
guinea
frame,
pig?
yeah. Nidus is
Yes.
strong.
Is it actually?
Yes, it is.
Is it the ones we brought to the office?
No.
He loses potential
go
so
with
far
the guinea
playing solo. There is that, yeah,
Chris
but you can still
worked
link
on
to an
that
enemy
one.
and get massive
On the
damage
sound
reduction
team.
instead,
You own
which
a guinea
makes up
pig?
for the fact that
And I don't
everything
know where
should
he
be
got the
unique.
guinea pig from.
How ominous.
Mystery guinea pig.
Extremely,
Yeah. If you recognize the breed of guinea pig, you win a free.
Question I have, does the Devstream mention sliding only works on Warframe or Drifter 2? If it doesn't specify, I imagine it works on both.
It was the cutest guinea pig he could find. I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, at least it was.
Do we know to properly explore about dealing with attacks?
It's hard to get them to make sounds.
I mean, it's just like Plains of Eidolon, isn't it?
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
No guinea pigs were harmed in the making.
Production.
My,
Damn.
my God.
Inaros is a pretty
God.
basic frame, you know.
Wow.
His tank is tank,
Grim,
but he's
grim.
got
Pigs everywhere.
not really a lot else to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't even know where
Drifter
to go
can't slide?
from there.
we need a
The
break
Drifter
after
can't
that
slide?
one.
I think it's like slip
We're
with the
our
Drifter.
sponsors.
They don't slide very far, but they do
We need like a
slide.
cruelty-free label on our game now
Yeah,
to
yeah, I
assuage
assure
any
you, yeah.
concerns. Like none of this was tested on animals. Well, did we use real
Nothing.
horses for the horses?
Real horses were used.
And Nidus Link's companions.
And how are
They're good. They're,
No, actually.
they're in a
I
meadow
saw a-
somewhere.
Oh my God!
I saw a comment in chat for it said made scalable enemies in Dubiri.
Oh, okay, we're talking about real things now.
Yeah, we did have at some point working basically every side activity you did increase the level of the enemies a tiny bit. It wasn't enough to keep up with like the power you're gaining, so they didn't just keep up catching up with you, but at least they didn't become like totally negligible. Like I saw that no sympathy clip of him fighting level 24 enemies after playing for like 6 hours or something.
Yeah.
So those would have been, level 100 by the 6 hours. So at least they would still get one-shotted, but at least they wouldn't look as pathetic doing so. But it had a lot of technical problems, so we couldn't ship it.
I'm fine
but
with it not
we
having a
might
level
add
scale.
it
If someone's going to
later.
play for
We
6
kinda have to
hours,
see how it
okay, fine,
goes.
fair enough. But they're missing out on all the
risk there,
reset
which I
rewards.
guess is not a risk once
So,
you get
hey,
the-
play for 6
the
hours,
first
sure, what do you
tier
get?
Of the intrinsics, the fear is they could get to a point where they could one-shot you if you didn't get the intrinsic to scale your health with.
And that's a
Bloom.
fair point, yeah.
But
If
if
you
do
don't,
get that one, you'd be fine. So maybe we'll do it just steel.
If you don't
path.
get the right
I don't know.
rolls,
we have to look into.
scaling enemies can become a problem. Like Skyrim had this issue. If you
We
trained
are,
up smithing and
when we were
enchantment and
putting Devere
alchemy,
together, we did
the
wanna
enemy
ship
levels
with
would
a
go up, but your
Warframe,
combat
and then we
skills
wanted to ship
hadn't,
with
so
another Warframe.
you'd
So
then
we
struggle.
were like, let's just focus on the update, move the Warframe out. But we do and have had a Warframe in development for quite some time. That is Devere
actually made it where in Skyrim
based.
the best way to play
And
was to
from,
not
concept to
level up.
execution. We're really excited that in a soon-ish update, you will meet Kullervo,
I say
who
best in
is
terms
a
of meta.
Warframe that has very strong themes about betrayal, about some aspects of Devere that you'll find out. He's going to release with new content and a new piece of the world coming back, is all I'll say on that. And he'll be in Devere for you. Kullervo is
Okay.
kind of, melee inspired. A couple daggers in his back and in his front.
More than a couple, I would say.
Oh my
Many-
word! It's my
many-
ballast portrait
But
come
he's
to life.
always willing to share.
He is. From the arts perspective, this was a Keith original concept that we kind of turned into.
Had to do some clarifications on it. And,
Well-
turned it reasonably well, and then the
Anyone got that shiver boat
whole
ready?
process went really quite well. Hand off over to modeling, and then alt helmet's pretty fun as well. So it's been a good process.
Yeah.
Someone asked for you to spell his name.
Kullervo is Kullervo. It's based on Finnish
Kullervo,
lore, loosely inspired. Not like. Don't look at that lore
there's
and
a
think
spelling.
it's anything related. This was Helen had
Kullervo.
had an idea with that, so we're working.
Very
I
good.
think someone was literally doing the thing you do, where they were wondering if it was finally the Q.
Finally with a Q. I wish. We're so close to having the alphabet of Warframes.
know.
We're so close.
What do we do?
We've got
What do we
52
miss?
We're
Warframes,
missing
not
Q,
even
we're
covered
missing
26
D,
letters.
We're missing A, B, C. We're missing D, Q. I think
He's crazy that we don't
D
have
is surprising.
D
I'm
is
surprised by
shocking.
that. Yeah.
unacceptable. What are we missing? I was focusing on D and Q. Q, D. What else are we
Have
missing?
we got J?
No. J. We are missing J.
There we are. J.
We are
yeah.
missing J.
J.
Yeah, DJQ is what I've seen.
And I forget what the other one is. But the point is, this does not help us at all in that regard.
Every time we're doing names, there's a discussion for Q.
Yeah. Or D. I make no.
This is the signed Dana that
Yes.
Cuervo will have come with.
That's awesome.
There's also a shotgun
Yes.
that's coming. Here's a couple
Oh,
ideas
his French name?
that we're kind of going.
I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah, he's gonna have a
related or
shotgun.
similar
That
words across
almost-
all languages.
Oh, when you look at
yeah.
the details that they put into the actual.
There's a new guy? Yep, that's
I
going to be a
don't know
new
guns, so I don't know what it's
Warframe
called.
Cosmo coming out with the next
Nope,
update.
the thing,
How it
the
reloads.
cartridge, the shot,
Shell.
the shell,
Yes,
the
I have
shell.
done this for several years.
Yeah,
You
you were
can
an
on
original
me.
weapons artist, so
Yes,
yeah.
one
The
of them.
shell.
Yeah, it has like a little extra chamber to the side.
Oh, it's so
when
cool.
you
Yeah,
open it, that chamber comes in and reloads.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And then as well, because he's a knife guy, we have
Yeah.
a two-handed sword skin,
Well,
which is
knives and like a shotgun seems about right.
He's got a massive. This is a cosmetic, so this is not a new weapon. This is a skin, and then the shotgun is the new weapon.
Not
that's
finished. It's
coming
not
with it.
related to most of the
Before we
European
move on,
languages.
Dave,
Oh,
can
well,
we go
fair
to
enough.
gameplay?
Shows how
'Cause
much I know
guess
about
what?
Finland.
We've got him on the dev build.
Yeah, let's take a look. You might need
Oh,
to free cam
okay.
a little. Which is you have to
Woo!
not
Oh.
ghost free cam.
Sorry.
Control C.
C, not
But you
D.
need to do it with the other side so that you don't crouch. It's very complex and exciting.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do it on the,
Nope.
on the debug.
It's hard and it's exciting. You know what?
Enhance.
It'll be fine. I use the
Ah.
control from the other side of the keyboard because then
You
you
do
don't
it.
crouch.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, here you go.
The camera's free.
It's free cam. You've freed the camera. So this is Kullervo. His, I guess we'll talk about his kit next dev stream.
Yeah, I think so.
Stomach's grilled.
Do we kind of know
So we have a
like
pincushion
support
Warframe.
versus?
Definitely damage based.
Yeah.
Attack.
I've got
Very
on the
attack.
tin, and that doesn't really look like, unless you're looking for surgery, that's not.
So if we've got a load of knives,
Let me heal you with a knife.
a load of shivs,
Scalpel.
and it's going to be related to Deviri,
Yes.
and Deviri is roguelite.
I love that we
And
put
they've
negative
referenced Slay the
space in his
Spire.
legs for the Deviri aesthetic. He
Yeah,
has.
that's great.
I mean, come on.
Elbows as well.
Yeah,
All the
he has a lot
setup
of
is
negative space
there.
in him. I think probably more. Well, I guess Zaku and
All
Nenaro
the setup
probably
is
have that
there.
beat, but and Necros Deluxe. But anyway, he's got plenty of daggers. He's been
We'll see how
stabbed
they
in the
go.
back, and he's coming Kullervo.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love all the daggers coming out.
How are you going to
So
make him
cool.
sound, Eric?
Yeah, I'm gonna make him sound sharp
I hope that you use.
and stabby.
Are you going to use knives in the real knives in the
Something
creation
about-
of his
Slay the
sound?
Spire. Yeah, they
Anything
reference Slay the
knives.
Spire as something
No
Red had in
animals.
mind when
No
it came
animals.
to
Just that.
Guinea pigs?
Just
The
that.
stabbiest
how Red
sounding knife I can.
You know
works
what?
through
You could
the
actually get,
roguelite
Pablo to help song.
mechanics to Slay the
with
Spire
sound design, 'cause
with
he's
a
stabbed me in the
build
back
and
so
goal
many
in
times.
mind.
So it's perfect.
Oh my word. Pablo, I'll give you a call.
That they were then relating
don't-
to the
you
choices
don't
available in
respond
Warframe
to my
with the
slacks.
degrees.
Only bad thing I've done to you is not like Leon. That's,
He hates Leon Kennedy, and I cannot abide by it. I can't abide by it to the point where he stabbed me in the back enough times because he will not stall. He will not abide by the Leon Kennedy discussions, and for that reason, he has stabbed me in the back because all I want to do is talk about Leon Kennedy. So,
Do you want to talk about gardening? Mm-hmm. Very good.
yep,
Gardening?
gardening.
gardening.
Do they even know about gardening?
We said last dev stream that we're going to expand the cave. Actually, you can probably just go to the cave. Oh no, because it's going to pre-process because you're on the dev build now. Never mind. We are going to scale it back a bit so that it's not. We want to release it, and we don't want it to. We kind of want to just get something out, and it's just not going to be as fully featured as it was.
We had a big plan for gardening.
okay,
Then we had a second big plan for gardening. Then we had a third big plan for gardening. And now we have a fourth small plan for
Yeah,
gardening.
so
That
we're-
is basically the
Yeah,
the
we're going to
summary
go
of it.
with the fourth small.
Do invigorations carry over to Divinity? They do,
Like,
yes.
we're
Invigorations
going
carry
a
over,
little
Helmet
too crazy with
abilities carry
gardening,
over,
so
Arcanes
so
carry
that'd be
over if you have them.
something
All
small.
that lot.
So, yeah, if you see the empty planters in the cave, that's why.
Yeah, so I respect and I own the fact that that is going to disappoint some people, but we have to be decisive, and we don't have an infinite team, we don't have infinite time, and this is a regret that I have for giving people an expectation, but ultimately, sometimes you gotta make tough decisions. And Pablo stabbed me in the back about
Honestly, in gardening is one of the things that we just never agreed on gardening.
It's true.
That's for sure.
So Calervo's first ability is going to be reap
Water.
and
Trim the
Water
brushes.
plants.
trim the bushes. Yeah. So
It's not
Yeah.
very
I hope the first
interesting
ability isn't called
question.
Reap because that is one of Sevagoth's.
oh,
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Something can be discussed on that front, yes.
But before we do that, how about a platinum prize?
all right.
One more, shall we go?
The planters
Ooh,
will
waste
have a
of time.
resource in them. Is currently our thinking that you can kind of. You'll see. We'll talk about it more next Devstream, but I just wanted to set people's expectations that there's not a robust botanical angle to our next update by any means, unfortunately. Despite it being spring and gardening being topical, we just can't.
That's
do it.
curious.
do we
I
got
wonder
here?
what their
Ars
limitations really are, like
glacialis.
what scope they're looking at for their gardening
Ars
aspect then.
glacialis. Congratulations, you 1,000 platinum. Please whisper the Warframe
Za-
chat. Watch right now. In-game melees, platform play Warframe.
I
Get
can think of
you
various
1,000 platinum.
games with various different
Congratulations.
approaches to
All right,
gardening and
Gauss
farming.
Deluxe.
A
Like,
thing.
very different
It's a
approaches.
thing.
Yeah. It should be
How do
And
you feel about
uh,
Gauss?
I wonder about the intensity of them that they're looking at.
How do you feel about Gauss Deluxe?
awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration?
Now listen, reactor alerts just appeared.
Speed,
Oh yes,
element,
yes, we have
weapon,
hit
vague overtones,
8 p.m.
space,
UK time, so
arrays,
3 p.m.
means,
their
and
time.
mecha.
Oh man, that was
Damn.
Mecha Space Hermes.
So those will be up for 24
This
hours.
is an incredible concept by Takaya Lee.
Who's actually from the community. This is
community, yeah.
we worked with a community member for this.
So this is the concept, and then obviously we take it to the next stage.
Yeah, right in the middle of whips right now, and moving along pretty well actually.
His head will, of course,
yeah.
go
Okay.
speed mode. Spoilers
I was
on
not
his
ready for
outfit.
that.
Yeah. Spoilers out.
He's like a Supra, you know? He's got to have his spoilers up.
Got to stay on ground somehow.
It actually
That's
is, people are saying it's giving Hermes, and that's what we wanted. We wanted to
Yes.
go for Mecha Space Hermes.
Or Mercury, depending on what
Mecha
Yeah.
Space Hermes.
go
I
Greek.
bet
Oh,
you've not
we
heard
do.
that one before, chat.
Although the Roman theme, Caesar stabbed in the back.
Oh, layers.
Maybe.
But
Okay.
Maybe.
there you go.
Maybe.
Days of March, relatively recent.
Yeah.
or
Ides of March. Yeah.
yes.
It was the 15th of March, one point in time.
Yeah, a lifetime ago.
A lifetime ago.
There we go.
Also part of Gauss Deluxe, the Exceltra.
Yes.
There's a couple concepts, just
Yes.
rough ideas, what it's going to look like. We have a few.
And then they got into
Missiles.
the missiles. Important.
Just missiles,
go
yeah.
there.
An important bit to
Put
call out.
Very important.
Missile.
Put missile here.
Key information in the concept art.
Yeah.
There's a hypothesis in chat that most deluxe skins have smaller than average feet. If we could get a foot expert to measure the size of all deluxe feet relative to their base model, we will.
Who's
we'd love to know.
focusing on the feet enough
This
to
is showing
care?
the Exceltra in both its forms, and then on the right is a sign.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
that
going to
is
be coming.
cool.
That is so sick.
Love the effects too.
Yeah, the effects are
Yeah.
very cool. Very,
So-
very cool. And then
That's the spoiler. That's the. Oh, and yes.
Horsey.
Yeah, your horse will be.
Gauss Deluxe on
More horse armor.
Horse Gauss Deluxe. Yep. Come on.
We got a helmet, we got a saddle, we got a tail.
You ever want
It
to
was
strap a rocket
rhetorical.
to a horse?
FK chocolate.
No horses were harmed.
Died.
No, that's
I didn't
it.
go down that road. It was
Yeah.
How
rhetorical.
does the sound for that exactly?
Yeah. Oh no.
Very rhetorical.
Oh no.
Don't ask.
Oh, no, no,
Get kind of
no.
mushy out there?
Yeah, yeah. Early on, we learned that you shouldn't apply power.
We've come
to
a long way
cosmetics,
since
but in
people
this
getting up
case,
in arms
your
about
will
horse armor
go
DLC,
10 times
haven't we?
faster. if you
Well,
were-
imagine fleet-footed on this.
times.
Come a long
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it's
In fact,
So yeah,
full
Gauss
circle.
Deluxe,
Eternalism.
Exceltra Deluxe, Horse Deluxe, Horse Gauss
Will we find out what
Deluxe
the next
signed
prime will be
up
in this stream? If they
will be
tell
the
us.
next Deluxe coming.
Yeah,
I
that's the
don't
next
actually
full-
know what they're about
full-fledged
to announce,
bundle.
Train.
package.
You and I are watching it at the
You
same
got your
time.
Gauss, you got your horse.
Haunts.
Haunts.
Got your haunts.
Haunts.
Obviously, we mentioned TennoCon at the top of the hour. Something also launching in May is going to be digital tickets finally going to be live, so you're going to get
Okay,
your
launching
digital
digital
items.
tickets,
If
okay.
maybe if you've already purchased a ticket, damn, Dean,
He's on it.
here's the items, yay! And I can show them off in game as well. So here's just a little brief, teaser, if you will, of the deluxe items, and we'll go one by one.
Yeah,
through
so
them.
anyone that can't make it to TennoCon in person, grab a digital pack.
That'd
It'll
be
have
neat.
tons of good stuff in it, including a brand new signed Donna that looks incredible. So that's it on the key art, and then Megan has it on her Baruch.
Pardon, 1 second, please.
Yeah, he'll do what he's got to do.
Do he's got it.
So you have this. The X is for 10 because it's our 10th
That is a
anniversary.
pretty large
And,
sign down.
you
That's
can-
sweeping out
You can
there.
toss that on a frame and
Wow.
go 10 times faster. Oh, look at that.
I take note. This is all Baruch print. Or this is all Baruch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Going. Yeah, looking
Yeah.
fantastic. As well, coming with it is a rapier skin,
So nice.
giving Dex,
Ooh, okay.
giving Lotus.
Look at that.
That is
Little
tasteful. I do like that. That is a nice
The
design.
Lotus is in the.
Look at the speed and the danger.
I know. The
He's-
speed.
More knife sounds.
And if you
More
maybe
nice
peeped over
Oh.
here, we do have a display coming. You can put it whatever which way you would like, giving you
It's cute.
many different angles, giving operator.
Oh,
Or sorry,
nice.
character, giving Warframe. We do have the TennoCon 2023 in the glyph style up there.
Naturally,
We have
there's
a
always
sigil
a
as
glyph.
well, matching sigil, and then Pestle Prime not included. Lotus flew.
Oh,
God.
we got a Lotus floof.
Floofs.
Look at that.
Tendrils.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's adorable.
floofs.
That is really cute. Oh my god.
Guys, critical
So
status
small.
need to know both.
So small.
So
You
these
build
items will be
both.
coming in the TennoCon digital pack, as well as Platinum, Regal Aya, and of course the Barrow Katir relay ticket, where you'll have everything.
Or
that's
neither.
ever sold.
Sometimes
so
you
can
want
expect
neither.
this in
Sometimes you want
March.
both,
We'll
sometimes
have
you
an
want one,
announcement
sometimes
soon
you
on
want the
exact
other.
date, but
Kid
if you've
gun?
already purchased
Depends.
a ticket to attend, you've already purchased a digital ticket. you'll
The
get
answer
this
to your
special price.
Yeah.
question,
Do not buy this if you bought a
Dan
actual
Gamer
event
Boss,
ticket because you intend
the answer
on
to your
coming
question
to
on
the
your
event.
Tis
kick gun
part
there
of it.
is,
Digital pack
what
on
are you
flat.
actually
It'll have,
trying
I
to
think does it
achieve
also
with
have
it? Do
Regal
you want
Aya?
to deal
One
damage,
It has
or do you
Regal
want to
Aya,
apply
it has
status?
Platinum. It has
It also
cosmet-
comes with the Distress
Because that answers your question
If
then.
you don't have
weapon slot.
one of those.
I'm just going to check on the hotfix status, but before I do that, my mom is texting me.
I meant May.
Look at Reb using
Where
her
am
phone
I?
on a dev
Apologies, I
stream.
meant
Oh, this
The
generation
month
so
that is
distracted.
coming next.
May.
Upcoming May.
May. All right, we have one more Platinum Prize. One more Platinum Prize, and then Hildren Prime Access. So we have a couple questions gathered from chat. Thank you, Corey, on the team. Dredge on Your 13 from YouTube, actually. Since this is such a major update, will we be getting more bosses or just aura worms for right now?
Fair question. The R worms are
can take that
all
one.
the same, despite the
Yeah,
moves.
so the way we see it is not just the Orworm. We also see the Rider as a
Yeah, I know
mini
the
boss,
actual
as
boss
we
fight at
call
the
it,
end changes
and
slightly,
we
but
do have plans for
the
another
actual
mini
way you
boss.
take it out is the same.
We do. Very good. Sorry, winner is Razakirin, is that correct?
Yeah, that looks to be about right.
Yeah, you got it.
Razakirin, congratulations,
Congrats.
1,000 platinum is yours. Whisper the Warframe Twitch channel with your in-game alias platform to play Warframe on. We'll get you your 1,000 platinum.
Why do
Shall
they
we run
keep giving
Hildren
Pablo all the
Prime?
questions? Why do they give the
Just
lead
for
game
those
designer
of you
the
asking
game design
us
questions?
To do some bug fixes and such, we do have the build. There is a build that we are testing right now as our release candidate. So the team are working really hard to get that going.
Very good.
That is where we are.
Very good. From Twitch, OG Rocket was asking, does it make a difference which name you choose for Spoiler Buddy?
It is simply currently and for the foreseeable future that flavor that players might want. It's a flavor choice. So
Delicious.
Flavor
Hildren
choice.
Prime Access going to the real
oh god, I can't read a damn
The real
thing.
war
Real
in.
Warren 987.
The Real Warren 987. Congratulations. Hildren Prime Access is yours. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel in-game alias platform to play Warframe on. We'll get you your Hildren Prime Access.
We are aware as well that the Profit Taker has a issue. So I just saw
prop
someone
stuff,
saying
yep.
what about that.
Yep.
So yeah, we are aware of
Known
that.
investigating. All right, we can take a couple more questions.
How did
and then
Profit
we'll
Taker get an
depart for the
issue?
day. Do you
Yeah.
have any departing words you want to mention? Talk about?
Think of some.
Very good. From Discord, a small Scarrow is asking, I would adore getting some more kind of crafting housing in Deviri or being able to use the dormer zone as a base a la the Orbiter. I think we kind of talked about the latter one, but getting some kind of crafting or housing in Deviri. I know the Drifter doesn't exactly
housing.
have the ability to craft.
We did at some point look at making the dormant zone like a third starting zone.
Put a foundry, put a this, put
Yeah,
a
like basically embedding everything in there. Obviously, the way we solved it in the other spoiler place, we basically kind of embedded the ship there, which wouldn't make a lot of sense in the dormant zone.
unless.
So basically, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's a maybe at some point, but it is complicated, and also it's one of those things that I would like to first look at stats for the usage of the other spoiler
Yeah.
place, because that one has extra incentives to be used.
Call is there.
I can tell you why I don't use that other
one,
place.
you know,
The
that one would be even higher
as they put it, the
used
other
than
spoiler
whatever we put
place
here, so
alternative
that
to the
can also
orbiter,
dictate
and that's
for us,
because it
like,
just
okay,
taxes my
well,
computer more.
Is it worth investing?
There's just so much more going
the
on
time
there
of,
that I hear
of
my
people
fans speed
for-
up even
are we
harder.
gonna have to do this or not?
So that's why my big reason for using the
There you
orbiter
go.
taxes
Extra
my computer
carry.
less,
Yeah.
and everything is closer by. I don't have the fade transitions.
Still, that's a good reason.
Yeah. to the garden ground.
Is there ever a reason more important than the players want it?
If
That's
we-
the main reason to do everything, but
Yeah,
there
but
have
players
not
will-
met-
Will there be a central
Yeah,
frame?
how many things can
They've
we
not
do?
announced
This
one.
is-
Wyoming.
If we do
population
it, it would
wise.
have to be like we did in the other place, which is essentially a platform that teleports you
Yeah.
to the place where all the consoles are.
Yep.
down that hallway, turn to the left.
Yeah.
There is a shuttle bay that miraculously has your Lisette parked there after all this time.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just sold. There you go.
Yeah.
You just sold it. Someone just said, nope, Uber's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're on the opposite side of things.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have hotfix brewing, and
I mean, the question is,
any
how
parting words?
big
We've
is the
reached over
orbiter?
3 p.m.
Could the
Morning
orbiter
to
just
hour.
dock?
Yeah, I think just generally.
Literally just dock in the
forever
Zaraman
we will
10-0.
be
The Zaraman 10-0
appreciative
is
of
supposed to
the
be
community
massive.
joining us on these
And
wild
we're
adventures.
one
We
operator.
are, like I said, I kind of said
One.
earlier,
How
we are
big
very
is the
happy that
orbiter?
Duviri is out, and will be happier when we can fix some of the bugs that y'all might be experiencing, and we are committed to doing that. So please just bear with us. We hope that despite maybe some of the issues that we've caused by asking the team to do things they've never done before, you can see what we were going for, and that you're enjoying what you're playing, and we'll continue to enjoy it as we
I love.
polish
Again,
it.
I'm not asking for the
And the
exact
team
dimensions,
from
Chuck. I'm not going
art
to
to sound
look
to
into the
everything.
exact dimensions.
was the
Yes,
best.
it is
Speaking of
big.
sound, I did
Zaraman
wanna give a
10-0
shout-out
is
to kind
bigger.
of the Quest voice
That's my point.
actors,
It's more of
because
a
the scene,
get
like,
them
they
to remember
hit
the
it out of
question.
park.
How big
They
is
were all
it?
great.
All
The
different
Zaraman
Wolf
10-0 is
things.
much bigger.
So for Wolf Newton, we had Dominus Rex was Wolf Newton.
Yep.
Absolutely crushed it. Bomastine was Kevin Lim, who
Can we dock the
is
Zaraman 10-0 for landing craft? We do,
amazing.
yes. Which shows that the
Mathila,
Zaraman
we have
10-0 can
Sarah
take some kind of
Sklar, who also
docking.
did the range decks, Aquarius, some
Yeah,
NPCs.
Sarah was lots of wonderful things. So.
Wonderful.
killed it.
Loden, David Sognacy, which we learned
He was in
he
Labyrinth.
was in Labyrinth.
Yeah.
What
I
a
mean,
pleasant surprise
I
that
know.
was.
his repertoire was huge. He was in like
Yeah.
Big Hero 6, other ones like that. Scythel, however you want to pronounce that, is
Civil.
oh, so sorry, so sorry.
Civil.
Rhiannon Moshal. And then for Lucinia, you mentioned this on the Reddit, there's two different. There's the speaking Lucinia,
Yes.
which is Clara Pagan. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And then the beautiful opera singing Francesca Hauser.
Yes.
Incredible. And then, of course, Tesh and Sean Phillips. And then, of course, the guiding hand, Miss Rebecca
I
Ford.
got to
The cheap voice actor.
the cheap voice. I am the cheapest voice actor available, therefore
Baby, in
they
the
give me
house.
lots of lines.
Yeah, so
For those of you who may not be aware,
Incredible
probably
feat
most
all
of you,
around
on the Reddit
of
AMA, someone asked about
Town,
the
design,
decision to have
creative,
Lotus so
just everyone.
front and
Incredible
center
job.
for so much of the
And
story.
we will give you an update
And,
on
the response
play
was,
and cross progression next Devstream.
that
Let
is
you
the
know where
cheapest
that falls
available
for this year,
voice
because that
actor.
is very important to people, and we unfortunately don't have a big news update on that.
Still a priority for us. We're still making strides towards it. But at this point, nothing to add right now.
Nothing new on the
All right.
cross. Say
Any
yeah.
last departing words, my friends, before we go back?
Which
I
is
would
bigger,
like to
Orbital
thank
Railjack,
everyone at DE who made
Orbiter.
this update possible. It's amazing to work with you all every day, and I want to thank you all for playing this update. It's been a ride and a great one. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you to the people sitting around me for working on it. Yeah, like honestly, DE team, love you guys. Love everyone at DE. Y'all are the best.
Yeah, in the QA, we got asked like what kind of kept us going like 10 years in, like how did we not get bored after 10 years of making it? And it honestly is like updates like this where we take like big risks and do big swings at brand new ideas that are risky and are bumpy, but at the same time are exciting. and give us like the like a fresh.
Did they mention
experience
the name of the disembodied
both for
voice sounds like
players and
mother?
for
I
the
didn't
dev team.
catch it. I didn't
And
catch it, no.
It was intense, but it was a pleasure to make it.
We got lots more in store. I think you said on the Reddit we got the next 5 years kind of planned out, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Carrie,
Yeah,
Carrie and I have had some very good. Like, how are we going to do this and this?
that,
Yeah, yeah, you'll see.
You'll see.
Oh, yeah.
TennoCon.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
to TennoCon.
We'll see.
Or watch
Okay.
it online. All right. We are going to depart with that. Thank you so much for being here. Eric, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Carrie, thank you for being here.
No problem.
Rev, thanks for being here.
We're friends again.
Yeah. We had food poisoning together.
We sure did.
Bumble, thank you
So sweet.
It was tough.
Bonding exercise.
Sunday was rough.
I was there, but not involved in the poisoning.
At least we don't know. Maybe this is
It was Sunday night, and we were doing a Steel Path run of Duviri, and I was like, Pablo, I think I'm going to throw up. And then I just turned over and started puking.
Don't worry,
And
yeah,
you have to
you'll
listen
see
to it
on
all
release,
over
you'll see.
Discord.
There'll be plenty of promotional
You have
materials
video
along the way
footage of
to
that?
it, I'm sure.
Fortunately, only video, no audio. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, watch out for raw eggs. Dean, thank you for being
Yeah.
here. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful night and day, everyone, and we'll see you on the next prime time, next Devstream, and we'll be doing some hotfixes. So thank you so much. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All right, then. And that wraps us up there. I'll turn that down before they bring in any loud music. There's a possibility they'll do exactly that. That wraps up with regards to Devstream 120. Wow, they got 31,000 of them. Blimey. So with that, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that is where we're going to wrap up being in the Warframe category for today, because of course it is a Friday. We do Variety Friday stuff, and voted for today by the supporters in the Supporter D Lounge. We'll just switch on over to some Stardew Valley. So let me just grab this here. There we go. This is where we're headed now. And it black screen's out and in. I need to figure out what's going on with that black screen. It happens with some games and not others, and I don't understand it. But yes, we are heading on over now to this. I need to update the category real quick, which means another black screen as we switch over. It's probably going to be something Microsoft, isn't it? They've just screwed up Windows somewhere, somehow, that it just takes longer for some reason. But yeah. Boom. Alright, and apparently the music doesn't want to happen right now, that's fine. I've got my own music. I think I have my own music. There it is. Gently coming in. Alright, cool. Cool. So then, folks, indeed, let's head on in once more to some Stardew Valley. It's been a hot minute. Oh, there's the music now. Well, we don't want you now. It's too late. It has been a hot minute since we've been on this game. And for a reminder, for those of you who missed the previous streams of Stardew Valley when they've been voted for, we have Barcode Farm. We have Barcode Farm, which is quite literally just all the lines we could fit in. Somebody can saves? Yes, I've played with various other people with various other situations where we always start a new one, play for a bit, then stop, and it's like, well, I'm not going to use that character, I'm not going to use that save, so now I have to go somewhere. Yeah. Have I ever thought of doing voice acting? I have thought about it. Not very hard, but I have thought about it. Also, Cosmo, just a reminder, if you do want to have the in-game music, you can use your DJ. I had it turned off for the duration of the dev stream, but it is active now. So there is that. It is that. Alrighty. So many candle-turtleism intensified? Pretty much. Who are we romancing? Why isn't that a question? Let's see, what's the weather going to be tomorrow? Because here's a thunderstorm today. And tomorrow, it's going to be clear and sunny. So I will have to do some watering tomorrow, it seems. Going to the spa. I've got a spa in your town. Relax and hold still in the steam hot water to replenish your energy. Oh, that's a thing you can do. And a fortune teller says today, spirits are in good humour. Well, that is nice. Pet the kitty. In game it is. Oh, okay, Cosmo. Alright, let me black screen y'all whilst I switch out and in again. Options. Music should actually just come on. I think I left it on. Whoops. Okay. Well, we'd have found out very quickly, wouldn't we? So I can turn down the graphics a bit. See, this is the dev build. It's in progress. They haven't put in the full graphics. These are just placeholders for the release of farming in Warframe. Because I did mention just there on the dev stream, they're going to be adding in farming, but they're scaling it back a bit. So rather than having loads of crazy resources and inventing all these new things, instead we're just going to go for real world stuff like hot peppers and corn. It's a lot simpler if we don't have to reinvent it, is how they've gone. This is all completely bullshit, by the way. That's not what they're doing. But yeah. Well, this is all naturally watered, so I don't need to do anything to it. Let's check in on the animals. Yo! Welcome on in. Everyone who's just come on over from Brozime stream. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing today? Brozime, thank you very much for bringing your community on over here. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Oh. Hello, Moon. Oh, that's where you were, Moon. That's where you were. Okay. Welcome in. In case anyone has not quite caught on as yet, we are playing some Stardew Valley today. Because on Fridays, I always do a non-Warframe stream. Which mixes it up a little bit, Keeps things a bit more fresh. Just like these eggs. Nice and fresh. There we go. That's beautiful. Gonna make some good stuff. Got some extra eggs in here. I'll deal with those. Checking on the chickens. Make sure they're all happy. They are indeed. Let's grab some hay. And they're all fed. Perfect. Warframe to just farm? Yeah, basically. Reb talked about doing farming in Warframe. I'm just like, you know what? I can do farming already. Let's go do it. So I'm farming. Oh, Rosie, never got to say hi before, so hello. Indeed, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, they're just here. Some odd. They'll be fine. Welcome in. I hope you have had yourself a wonderful stream. We've just come off the dev stream ourselves, because of course we were catching that. Before we get cracking on with this today. How's Power Rock treating me so far? It's treated me well. I had a Steel Path solo defense where I had the Zooge Prime. I think it was something like the Axtiletto. Not Axtiletto Prime. I didn't have that in my arsenal, so just Axtiletto. And then some terrible melee weapon that I just didn't even want to remember. So I basically did the entire solo Steel Path Devry defense with nothing but Euryale. And let me tell you, I'm very surprised that actually worked. But, there we go. Am I going to be at Tenacon? I am not going to be at Tenacon, unfortunately. Living where I do, all the way over the UK, rather than over in Canada, it is very expensive for me to head on over there. Unfortunately, it is more than I can justify. As much as it would be nice to be over at Tenacon, I just can't. So, I will not be there. Yeah. It is what it is, It is what it is. Right, let's grab some bits and pieces around this way, though, shall we? Can I actually crack these? Nope, not that one yet. This one I can do. Really performs better than she lets on? Oh, yeah. I did do a guide on the girl who skates to show what she can do these days. She is quite good. She is quite good. Still don't like the theme, but she is quite good. And in case anyone's wondering why I'm speaking so weirdly now, the guide I have on Euryale was also released on April Fool's. As much as it is a legitimate guide, it is also a legitimate prank, as it were. It's all monosyllabic. Oh, mistakes beside, it's monosyllabic. Because that's what she deserves. She may be functional, but no. So you let your first message be about Euryale? I mean, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. The Europeans are good online attendees? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll be online Tenacon. I'll be online for the bits and pieces there. But in person is just not an option. Alright, grab the last bit of this, so I should have myself a decent supply of hardwood. Making good use of the rain so I don't have to actually go watering everything. And we got a whole bunch of these mushrooms all around, which is useful as well. You didn't realise it should be highlighted? How embarrassing. I mean, you say a message and I can see it in the chat here. That's what it is. Anyway, let's pop those in. Do I need to hold on to these peppers for anything? No, but the corn, yes. What do I need the corn for? Oh, I can turn in a blueberry. That's good. I'll finish off a bundle here. We've got some eggs that need turning in, but I don't have any of those ones. Don't need corn for the fall crops, I guess, so I can turn that in as well. Yeah, that'll all be good. Fever dream of videos at stream. I didn't realise that the monosyllabic nature would be considered a fever dream, but fair enough. I did try to keep it plenty interesting. Let's drop off the mayo, the sweet pea. We don't need any of this. Do I need the golden mushroom for anything? Oh, apparently I do. Okay, well we can get rid of the silver one. We can get rid of the silver one and sell off some of these bits as well. Yeah. Because value is value. There we are. That'll do just fine. Oak resin. Do I need oak resin for anything? I do not. That can go in as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. As I'm saying, so you know that fire rate per shot decree? Oh, I know the one. You took down Blitz Titania for the meme. Oh dear. Well, the thing is it gives you up to 100% fire rate and then it stops. And Blitz Titania has a little bit more than 100%. So yeah, you wouldn't notice it there. You wouldn't. But I did notice it when I got it on other weaponry, and it can come in quite handily. It can come in quite handily. Just in case anyone's curious, it doesn't matter that we're on Stardew today. If you want to talk about Warframe, you want to talk about other games, that's absolutely fine. Variety Friday is a variety, not just for the game that we're playing, but for any kind of discussion. So long as we stick to the rules of the stream here, that includes don't be a dick and don't be political, we're all good. We're all good. I want to be in here. I'm just meandering, thinking, looking for stuff, but now I want to be in here. Right, let's see. So I need to pop in over to this side. Here we are, full crops. Take this one. The animal bundle is not the one I wanted. Summer crops. We can finish off. There it is. That one now. Beautiful. Which incarnates I decided to go for? I went for Paris and Kunai. As I figured those are weapons which I liked. I started with those two weapons and have since really fallen off. So I wanted to see what upgrades could I get to bring them back into interest for me. Whereas an automatic rifle like Bratton, I already have automatic rifles falling out my ass. I've got enough of those. Ah, quality sprinkler. Well, that's all. It's a thing. Okay, it's a thing. Nothing I need to do with any of this lot. What was? No, mushroom. I need to put the mushroom somewhere. Where does the mushroom go? Ooh, I'm in the way of the journey mode. When a decree says cumulative, does it mean flat buff or does it only that stacks don't multiply? Cumulative means you keep getting the buff. So rather than you get 10% and it stops, it's you get 10% and 10% and 10% and 10% until otherwise stated. There are some hidden limits here and there, but yeah, cumulative just means you keep getting the buff. It doesn't apply just once. Okay, seriously, where do I need to take this one? Oh, full foraging. I love how I get full foraging in summer. Yeah, go figure. Yup. Whoa! Okay. Ha! Athlia coming out with 25 gifted subs. Oh, damn. Okay, let's pause up here a sec, because otherwise the entire Stardew day is going to be gone here whilst we take this in for a moment. Athlia, thank you very, very much for the 25 gifted subs there. Going out to Spicy Dragonfood, to Tommy Tot, to Sith Zero, to William Zander, to Luke the One, to Alice Mange, to Perfectly Imperfect, to Joker, to Mito, to Hobbs, to Evie, to Igorsh, I guess, to Cassatil, to Crusader Marquette, to Flow Show, to Ice Geo, to Purge Key, to Popsicle Nico, to Reminator, to Mutai, to Ackle Trip, to Jeremy, to Arik, to Fulton, and to Eben Scribrigan. I'm never going to read that one correctly. But all the same, Athlia, thank you very, very much for the 25 gifted subs. If you did get one there, make sure you do thank Athlia for that massive drop of generosity right there. Wow. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I didn't know they had Ghibli creatures on Stardew Valley for those guys. So the journey modes, these little bouncy little things over here, they are a kind of spirit of the area. That's all I'm going to really say on it. You'll have to explore the game more to understand it beyond that. But yeah. Did I say, not sure if you know, but there's a path beneath the tree that connect the upper and lower side of the hardwood site on your farm. Oh, is there? Okay, I didn't know about that. Thank you. I just went around. Right. Oh, hello there. Gardening is a hobby of mine. Excited for this warm weather. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, what do I think about the focus gained on the circuit? Hit my daily cap without noticing. I mean, it depends on how much you play. I've not measured it to see, is it amazing, is it not amazing? But more sources of focus are always welcome, absolutely. Especially it's a very accessible source of focus. You don't need anything amazing. You don't need a proper ramp or whatnot. You can just go in. That's nice. That is definitely nice. I think... Oh, no, I was about to say I think we've got through all 25. Nope, they're still going. Athalia. They're still going. One thing I wanted to check as well before we go... I haven't spoken to... Oh, I barely spoke to anyone so far this week. Yikes. Yep, definitely need to make sure I actually bump into everyone. This feels like a relatively early save. What the hell have I been doing? Have I just been farming? How far is the mine down? I really have just been farming, haven't I? Okay. We save from the pinging sound now? I think it has done 25 pings. Yes. We have finally got the message to the continent and back. Our 25 ping has come in. Favorite NPC in Stardew Valley? I don't know, actually. I don't know. No mods? No mods. No. I only mod a game when I am completely satisfied with... what the base game had to offer. I like to hold off on the mods to experience as much of the actual game itself before breaking things, because mods pretty typically break things. Not necessarily in a bad way, but you don't exactly get a mod which changes things you're not going to touch, do you? So, I always leave until last. I've not put enough hours into Stardew to reach that point. At least not by my own choice. Alright, let's pop on down here. Let's go grab some forageables. Always love a little bit of foraging. Okay, there's not a lot down here. Okay. We'll jack across the bridge. Maybe there's more over here. Aha, there we are. 1. Ooh, 2, and the golds. Nice. Getting that perk using the double loot. Chaos Queen. Athalia, you are indeed the Chaos Queen. No doubt about that. Between your general shenanigans, your shenanigans on Warframe, your shenanigans with my mug, yeah, you are the Chaos Queen. No one down there to interact with, but that is fine. I do realise the time is actually getting a little bit on the later side in the game. Let's head our way back. Do I actually need any of these that I foraged for anything? No, good. I could just sell everything then. That is fine. Hello, you. Yep, I'm a blacksmith, he says. Wow, okay. Great introduction. I suppose you use the UI mods to remember things? Yeah, fair enough. That's fine. Which else used in the Parcel Community Centre? Ah. But not one I've unlocked yet, so I don't worry about it. I'll find more. I don't need to hyper-optimize my playthroughs of any game like this. Like, sure, you can. You absolutely can, and you can get things faster, and you can speedrun, and blah, 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 blah. If I wanted to speedrun things, I wouldn't be playing Stardew Valley, let me put it that way. Do I have a store for these? No, let's pop it into here. This is seeds. This is a good place to pop it. Just seems reasonable to me. And the blueberry, I can just chuck that one into here. Don't need that sitting around. There we go. Alright. Is that a crop? It's a crop, isn't it? Don't know what crop I got growing here. It's just different to basically everything else, but fair do. It exists. So long as my crops aren't getting blown apart by the thunderstorm, that is all fine with me. A day-long thunderstorm is a bit weird, but you know, we're all good. Piece of hay, 139. I don't know if I'm happy with that. Just get a little bit. Here and there, just to make sure I've got an amount. I say, you will optimize the fun out of this. You try to hit the ground running and do everything in the first year or so. Oh yeah, which is why I don't do that. If I can't play Stardew as a chill game, what am I even doing, you know? What am I even doing? That's a crop that got struck by lightning? No, surely not. Hey, fair amount for that foraging. Wow, okay. Those rainbow shells absolutely packing a punch. I did not see that coming. I'll take it, though. I'm glad I just meandered down that way. And fair amount from the farming as well. Yeah, I'm quite happy with all that. Bonza. I'm saying got a year 3 save on Stardew. Only just got halfway through the community centre. Great game, still not rush. Exactly, yeah. There is no rush. It's a gentle farm fun experience. What's the weather tomorrow? It's another sunny one tomorrow. Alright. Bear that in mind. And spirits are very displeased. Okay, let's not do anything that relies on RNG today then, I guess. Oh, but we have got this. That is good. We got a battery pack. I think that's the second one. Yeah, so we got one harvestable down here. Still no idea if I'm supposed to deal with that or not. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it till the end of the season. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Alright, let's get to watering. That's 2 rows. Instead, I forgot to water it. No, I watered all of these. So if it's dead, then oh well. I'll just leave it there as a reminder of my failures. It's fine. It's a warning to the others. Don't betray me, you know? Got to keep the plants in line. Can't be having a revolt. What plants are we actually growing? Judging by the fact that I've got a load of the same type of crop here, I have no idea. It's a lot of the same, but it's not melons, so I have no idea. Looks like wheat. It might be wheat. I just have no idea. It's been too long. There we are. That's all filled up. I haven't dropped off the sprinklers. Let me just drop that off now. There we are. Don't need to be carrying that around. I'll keep that just because it's worth keeping. Wheat is summer and fall, so mayhaps? Could be. I mean, the main thing is that having a load of crops is great for the quality crops bundle. It can't be corn, can it? It's not going to be pumpkins. No, because that's corn. And it's definitely not pumpkins, so... yeah, I guess it's just some nondescript crop for now. Check on the chickens, see how they're all doing. The chicken names, of course, are absolutely ridiculous. We got Thor, we got Loki, we got Huin, and we got Moonin. Because who doesn't like a little bit of mythology, eh? Grab all the eggs, just scattered around as they do. Let's just pop those ones in. Get those running. And pop out some more hay for the chickens. All good. Blueberries are a good summer crop for money. Fair do. I just meander my way through. Probably give the cat something to drink as well. There we are. That was an unnecessary amount of watering, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Yo! Fat Cat!
Approved.
I do indeed approve of a Fat Cat resubscribing now. Tier 1 for 11 months. Fat Cat, you absolute veg. Cheers, indeed. Appreciate it. After then, gunning in the barn, after animals, after Warframes, more mythology. I'll see. I'll see. When we get to more animals, I'll see. For now, we got some Norse ones going crazy over there, which is all good. What's going on inside the cave as well? Let's have a quick look arena. Oh, there's a few bits here. Don't mind if I do. Yoink. Okay, cool. Do I need any of these? Don't need you. That one. Cherry is desired, apple is desired. Right, we can take both of those over to community center. Perfect. That is good news. Hey, Athalia, you converted your sub from Prime to Tier 1. Well, thank you very much for switching that on over here as well, Athalia. Appreciate it. Any little forageables lighting up here today? No, of course, because the spirits do not like me today, so they won't do that. But that's fine. The spirits can get as ornery as they want. We're fine here. That. You didn't expect that to be an alert? Honestly, there are some strange alerts on here, so we just go with it. All the same. Can't say I'm about to have enough to modify those emotes. Fair do. You can do some funky things with some of the emotes. Right, I have actually no idea where these ones go, so I'm just going to poke around until I figure it out. Oh, there we go. That's one of them. Apple goes in there. In fact, hey! Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful. There we go. And we get a keg, paste, fruit, or vegetable in here. Eventually, it'll turn into a beverage. Oh, there we are. Sorted. That's a step up for us. Still need to sort out the animal bundle stuff. That's gonna take a while. But the fall crops will just happen in fall. So actually, it's just the animal bundle I need to sort on next, and I'll have the pantry done. Right. Well, I guess working towards this is a good idea then. Let's see. In the milk, goat milk, eggs. Is there something special I need to do to get large eggs? That I don't understand. Having never done animal husbandry on this game before. Hen's keg? Yep. Got a keg. Because yeah, fishing, I mean, I've captured some of these bits and pieces, but you know. Fishing in this game is always something I kind of put off. Just because of the different odd requirements that you kind of need to wiki to know. I can get to doing that at some point as well. But yeah. Chicken's got to be happy. Got to have a bigger coop. Bigger coop? Or upgrade the coop or something else? Yo! My Otaku, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper, my dude. Oh. Cheers indeed. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge, your access to the supporter tea lounge over on my Discord, your emotes, and no more ads here on Twitch. In case you don't know, the Friday streams are always voted for over in the Supporter Tea Lounge, or in the variety poll attached to the Supporter Tea Lounge. So if you are a subscriber, or if you support me on Patreon or YouTube instead, you'll always have the ability to vote for these Friday streams. And even if your vote doesn't get selected that week, your vote carries over. So say if you voted for, I don't know, FTL this week, obviously we're not playing it, so then next week you can cast a new vote, and the previous vote still counts as well. So eventually, if you keep voting for the same game, you will get it on screen. From a curated list, of course. Let's pop this cake somewhere. I just honk it down. There we are. That's fine. And let's see, what can we do here? A wild plum or blackberry or peach? You know what, peach? This is now a Georgian farm. Have I played Valheim? I have. I wasn't a fan. Not that it was bad, it just wasn't my thing. I'm just going to sell off a lot of these bits and pieces. Don't need to keep all of them. That can go. Those can go. That can go. I'll keep the stack of wild plums because they can go into the keg later. Because hey, why not? Keg outside? Yeah, why not? It's there. It's breathing. It's all good. My attacker saying, came back to Warframe about 6 months ago. Gone from MR21 to Legendary 1. Want to tell YouTube guys top tier and appreciate them. Oh, thank you. I'm glad they have helped you out so much. And thank you for dropping by on the Twitch channel as well. It's always nice when someone comes over from YouTube here to Twitch. Always lovely. Right, let's head a little bit down this way. Seeing as the spirits are going to be upset with me today, or just with everyone, you know, spirits get like that, there's no point in me doing anything to RNG related like mining. Instead, just go for a wander, bump into the NPCs and whatnot, you know? Just a little bit of a wander. Oh, might as well grab a little bits we do, see along the way. Actually, now I think about it, I'm not going to see much of anyone down this way. Pretty much no one comes out here. Ah, yeah, let's just go back. Go through the town. Meet everyone through the town. That'll be fine. Ah. Oh, hello. There we are. Hello, Elliot. I always forget his name. I'll be honest, not a huge fan of Elliot. He just kind of slightly annoys me. I encountered some beautiful shells in front of my house. Yeah, don't you live on a beach? I'm going to leave him do that. Is the wizard tower out that way? Yeah, there is a wizard tower. I don't need to stop by there. We're not here for crazy, crazy magic. Speaking of, don't place stuff like kegs where NPCs walk around. As they get blocked, they will destroy whatever obstructs them. Oh, good to know. Okay, fair enough. Yo, Athlia, thank you very much for the 4 gifted subs, and Hype Train tempts me. Fair enough, thank you Twitch, I guess. Thank you for gifting this up over to Theo Rourke, to Commander Banana, to Evening Hat, and to Draga Olakau. No. Dragalakau? Maybe? I don't think I'm even close. I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm probably insulting them. You know what, Haley? Screw you. You wear the same outfit every day as well. Chris. I don't like her. Here's my YouTube intro, a TF2 reference. It is. It is indeed. Because I came up with my username whilst playing Team Fortress 2. Also, the first proper Warframe video, I say proper, it's stupid. The first somewhat reasonable... The first video I did in 2020, there we go, that's correct. The first video I did in 2020 was also a massive TF2 reference. And that was Meet Equinox. Please do not watch that video, it is bad. I don't even care what she had to say there, I was too busy lamenting that terrible one. Is he it? Oh! We got a cutscene. Hey, give me a sec. I'm not going to voice it through. I don't feel like voicing today. He's busy, I should leave, stay put. He said give me a sec. If someone said to give me a second, then you just piss off. That's rude. Oh, that's fair. Compliment Decor in his room, asking what he's working on. Asking what he's working on. Does freelance work as a programmer? Fair enough. Was it? Is that a double space? Is that a double space? Am I looking at this wrong, or is that a double space there? Because that's a single space. I'm moving on. Moving on from that tiniest of nitpicks. That was an instant message for Sam. Guess he wants to hang out. Reporter's bug. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. Don't really feel like going out today. I mean, if you don't feel like going out, you don't feel like going out. You know, that's fair enough. As long as you don't let it become a problem, you're allowed down days. Debbie, I know you don't like it when I come in here, but I ran into Abigail at the store. She said she was looking for you. Now he's annoyed. No one takes his job seriously. That's a fair point. We're working from home. I'm sure a lot of people have experienced this after the release of Stardew Valley with, you know, the whole pandemic thing and the separation of work and available time. if you're working from home, you want a set time where you are working, and people need to act as if you're in the office. Sure, you can have interactions and whatnot, but like, sometimes you just got to get stuff done. And people go, like, oh, hey, you're here, let me chat, let me talk. No. Set boundaries. It is important to do, set boundaries. Exactly. No one ever bothers Maru when she's working at the clinic. Does everyone think I'm just surfing on the web all day? Perfectly valid questions. Asking about his career goals, or asking why he doesn't want to see his friends. Oh, that's... No. No. He's clearly feeling rough about that. You don't do that to him. Sometimes you just don't want to hang out with people. There is that as well, Cosmo. But that's a free time thing. A choice to not hang out is separate from saying work comes first during work hours. If someone hears you going, I am working from home and I'm working, I am too busy to see you. If they hear that and they translate as, well, they don't want to hang out with me right now, that is the wrong way to interpret it. If anything, it's a selfish way to interpret it. When someone is at work, they're making their living. Literally the thing that allows them to continue their part of society and existence. Going, why doesn't he just drop that to hang out with me? Or doesn't he not want to be with me? Even begin to set up that line of thinking is unfair. Work is work. Whether it's at home or not. People need to... Some people could do with recognising that, and that's exactly what Seb's talking about here. So we'll ask him about his career goals. Where's he going with the program? Is he going anywhere with it? Is he happy with where he's at? Trying to save up so we can move out of here, probably to the city or something. I prefer cities myself too. I don't think I would handle living rural. I don't think I would. You know, if I'd gotten to college, I'd probably be making 6 figures right now. I just don't want to be part of that corporate rat race, you know? Well, there's that. No, and I guess I just feel more comfortable hidden behind a computer than dealing with people face to face. Now that is a social anxiety thing. Professor Ravager saying, Kedge dear, most people are lying and most people assume that others are lying too. So they assume that others lying, that they are working and they can't hang out. See, that is all predicated on that very first bit. Quote, most people are lying. And that is so terrible. Because either it's true of the people you're around that most of them are lying to you, in which case, wow, great, nice people, everyone's lying. Or it's not true, but you still believe it, in which case, wow, nice, you have that perception of everyone. Projection much? Either which way, that doesn't end up being good. To assume that most people are lying, and to encourage people to assume that most people are lying, is actually a terrible idea. To be able to trust people to say what they mean and mean what they say is a very big thing. Something I value a lot. Well, should get back to work, need to get this module finished by tomorrow. Some people would assume that that's a lie. Is your case there, Infestor Rabbit? Go, oh no, he's just brushing me off, I'm annoying him and whatnot. No, he says, I need to get back to work. I've got to get this finished by tomorrow. With the implicit thing of, I need to get back to this in order to have it finished by tomorrow. Believe it. If you can't trust someone to tell you the truth, why are you spending time with them? So believe it. After saying, countryside living is alright, as long as you learn either public transport routes or where the local potholes are in the road. Wow, that's assuming that public transport routes are also running at a reasonable rate. Anyway, I don't think that cutscene actually counts as speaking to him, so first of all, hey, have a gift. Oh, perfect timing. Have this. Looking forward to the cold, damp season. Feel more at home. I like it when it's mild to warm. That's my preference. That's why I was saying face value at first. Assumption builds more relationships. Forgiving tit for tat does better than either always defecting or simple tit for tat. I'm not sure I follow this exactly what you're saying there. But need any buildings? Yeah, we'll get around to that. I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing there. For now, I'm just letting the farm proceed a bit by a bit. Okay. Truth, honesty, and the trust that the other person is going to be doing the same. They are very big aspects of interaction. I'd go so far as to say I feel sorry for people who feel that they cannot be truthful or that those around them will not be. That just saddens me. Alright. Well, we are back onto the farm. It's 8 PM. All of this is water. Don't need to worry about any of that. Let's drop off some of these supplies I picked up. Which chest do I put them into? That goes in here. That goes in here. Wonderful. We can get rid of the sweet pea. And the mayo. Also, I can set some more mayo going. Because I've got enough chickens to do that. There we are. Sneak back out without disturbing the birds. And let's grab that extra bit of moolah. Perfect. This farmer, it's going to take an early night. Huge cat. Beautiful. Does it let you put mayonnaise in the keg? Given that mayonnaise is neither fruit nor vegetable, I would assume no. It's nuts and good. Cat, have you squished the bonked wisp? Why have you squished the bonk wisp? Why would you do this to poor little wisp? Wisp is already getting bonked, and now you've squished them. What we got tomorrow? Oh, another storm tomorrow. Okay. Another storm tomorrow. And today the news is spirits are again very displeased. Wow, okay. Spirits really hit their head, didn't they? Are they ready? They're ready! Yes! Look at that lovely pair of melons. I mean, you know, farming is definitely going well here. Yes. This has got to be wheat, hasn't it? Alrighty then. I don't think I need to put these anywhere. Nope, so they can just go straight in. Oh. Beautiful. And let's give everything else a good old waterinos. Or we can water that. Yeah, not the direction I intended to water there. No. Why? Can I? Can't cancel the water. Okay. No. Why? This way. Wait. There. That's. I could do it yesterday. I could just come down the line and water. What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something wrong and I have no idea what it is I'm doing wrong. And why is it... Come on. Making me look silly. There we go. There we are. Okay. Don't have to have the cursor so close to character. That's the thing, is that when I did it further away, it then skipped a square. And I don't want it to skip a square. I missed one? I did not miss one. Don't you put that plague on me, Cosmo. I am following it. I didn't miss one. Here we go. Nearly there. There we are. Right then. No harm, no foul. No problem. Actually plenty of foul, but they're inside the fenced area, so it's good. Keep the chickens in here, check in on them. They're all happy. Wonderful, wonderful. Grab all the eggs. Might as well pop these ones straight into the mayo machines. And these ones can go into the chest. Ta-da!
How humiliating.
Now, Andrew, come on. I'm allowed a little bit of puns on my own farm, surely. Surely. You were trying to do yes in Morse code with emotes? Well then. That's a thing. I've never heard of someone try to do that before, but okay. Foul puns? Oh, okay, alright. I'm allowed puns about my chickens, alright, you know? We got Thor, Loki, Who in the Moonin, and you know what? They feel punny. I feel punny. We get to be punny, it's fine. That's something hidden behind. Ooh, that was a cheeky grape hidden behind the tree there. Yes, I just referred to it as a cheeky grape, but you can do about it. With all that water, do you know what I want to do? I want to risk it a little bit on the mines. I'm going to risk it a bit on the mines, because this steel sword is just not going to be enough, is it? That needs to be better. We'll just grab these bits whilst we're here, because, hey, convenient. Why not? I don't think these are working, are they? Nope. We'll have to take the long route. Hello, Penguin. How you doing today? Welcome on in. You're bright and early today. No more forageables at this side. That is fine. You just got up. Apart from that, good. Fair do, fair do. I did think it was a little bit on the early side for you over in New Zealand there. You know what? I never like speak to him. He always comes out with either crazy science stuff that I don't really get involved in, or starts making odd comments. You're probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? Wait for follow it up. Maybe I'll stop by your place someday and check it out. Okay, that was the most normal thing he has ever said to me, which is annoying now because of the introduction I just gave. Whatever. Whatever. Alrighty. Pop by Linus. You know what, Linus? Have a parsnip. There's everywhere with strangers. Most people don't like a wild man. A hermit, you would say. Yeah, Linus apparently does not have some nice, pleasant experiences with other people in the town here. Don't know who, because they all seem nice when I catch them, but some of them are apparently not nice to him. It's just sad. Post migration left you without rewards? Oof. That's never fun. Yes, this Drifter Ballet combat, you know, not all it's hyped up to be, is it, right? Didn't even have to block. Oh, here we are. I have a house. No, I was referencing not people being nice to me in the town. I mean the people being nice to Linus when I'm there to see them interact with Linus. I haven't seen someone be nasty to Linus when I'm not, when I'm there. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to know who's the problem. Oh god, no, no. Don't tell me we've got an infestation right now. I'm already dealing with like a million things. Oh god, it's bats. Ow. Angry slime. Yep. I just wanted to go mining. Ow! That slime leapt at me. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Will this slime die? Okay, here we are, here we are. Oh my god, that thing leapt at me so far. Oh, wait, we're stabilizing, stabilizing. There we go, there we go, there we go. Woo! Okay. Whew. Alright then. That slime was not messing around, was it? Ow. No, he slowed me. Shit. Two slows? Really? I need a better weapon. This one is terrible. Oh my god. Ow, ow. Ow. And I've got a defense buff as well. There we are. I knew the spirits were mad at me, but this is kind of ow, taking a cake. They just want to hug. The slimes do not want to hug. They want to engulf. Another. Okay, no, I'm out. I'm grabbing the frozen tier and this bit because it's easy to access, and I'm out. Ow. Run, 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 run. I'm done with today. Mining. Block it. Okay, it didn't work. No. Just no. That was stupid. So many monsters down there. I should only go down when it's good. What's it? Good relations with the spirits or what have you. Good luck day. What do I have here? Steel sword. It does 4 to 8 with a +2 speed. But I could get one of these. Which, yeah, they're expensive, but they do one hell of a lot more. Look at the damage boost that would give me. It's just, I also know that as you go further down, you find better swords anyway. So it feels a little bit silly to grab one of these. Like, what I've got is only slightly better than a wooden blade. That's 3 to 7. This is 4 to 8. I am really tempted to grab the pirate sword. It was getting creepy on in Barcode Farm today. I'm grabbing a pirate sword, Esprit. It's pirates. Yar. There we are. May not be the best investment, but honestly, that sword was just so embarrassingly bad. I needed something. Anyway, we won't be that won't be back down today. Clearly, the spirits are just not happy enough for that to be worthwhile. Hello, Robin. How you doing? Fair do. I'll just leave her to her daydreaming. This tender moment with Sebastian? Yeah. We had an interaction earlier. Speaking of, I found this. Frozen tears. That's like definitely your thing, right? Do it, yeah. What's the point of outside? I've already seen it all. I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Is parrying useless in this game? It's close to useless. Pretty much. Yeah. Close to useless. Sebastian's such a sad boy. It's true, he is an emo. Straight up stereotype right there. Let's grab just a couple of these bits over here, seeing as, you know, the rest of the world is against us right now. Yeah, all the singles, as it were, here, all of them have their pros and cons. Hey, there's that little cut through you mentioned. Awesome. All of their pros and cons here. Everyone has their strengths and their weaknesses as an individual. And it's a case of who can you appreciate in spite of or even because of their imperfections. There we go. Oh, wonderful. Some mixed seeds. I'll just show those in a chest somewhere. And how that works, broke it hitting the floor. Video game logic. You don't have to be accurate, you just have to be good. There we are, so let's drop off those bits and pieces. Might as well get a bit of iron smelting, mightn't I? That'll be good for me. Long term. Apparently I have a lot of quartz. Don't know when I gathered all of that, but okay. Just store that in here. And I do need the slime, so I'll keep that around as well. Pop in the jade. The iron ore goes elsewhere. Sap can go into here. Here we go. Do I need the winter root for anything? Yes, I do. I'll take that over to Community Centre tomorrow. These seeds, where do they go in? They go in here. There we are. Beautiful. I can sell off the sweet peas. Ta-da! I'll take that as a day. That's good enough. There's one NPC who's an absolute wreck and doesn't get better beyond talking about it. I might know who you're talking about there, but I haven't played this game far enough and spoken to enough of the NPCs to be certain on that. Pickle and Ken, do you think by growing the crops like that, while we harvested, they'll already have a barcode? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it's sewn into the seeds. You know, we tattoo the seeds with a barcode, and so the plant learns that barcode is important and grows the barcode as well. That's why it's barcode farm. Definitely that. Tomorrow is going to be sunny. Okie dokie. Fortune teller as well. If you seek to get knowledge, blah blah blah. Spirits are displeased, very displeased 3 days in a row. These spirits are really not happy today. Or this week. Good lord. Alright. Alright. Anything new news-wise? Summer's known for lightning storms? Yeah, no shit. We've been experiencing them already. That's not helpful. We're most of the way through summer. Engineer, how you doing? I've enclosed some instructions on how to make one of my favourite fish recipes. Linus. Oh, wonderful. We got sashimi. That's perfect. Grab the iron, get some more smelting, because constant cycle of smelting is a good idea. There we go. Let's check in on the chickens. Keeping themselves dry. Okay, they're upset. Did I forget to feed them or something? I probably got to feed them. Damn it. So much to manage with the damn chickens. There we are. I just like eat grass, worms, whatever. Oh well. I messed that one up. Can't say I regret to admit I must depart. Have a great stream. Take my squish whiffs. Well, thank you very much, Cat. Thank you for dropping by with your sub there. I hope to see you in a future stream as well. Alright, let's get harvesting all of this lovely, lovely wheat. Oh, we can also grab that. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. And there we go. That is all fully harvested. Quite a bit of good stuff there. Some of this needs to be turned in. The rest of it we can just store. I have to say, waiting for an opportunity for more tomfoolery. Fair enough. Okay. Right, let's drop off the silvers and the golds, because I know I need to take these over somewhere. And the hay I also need to take somewhere, so I'll take that with me. That, and that I can drop in. Winter root needs to head on over. And I realise I've gone through a lot of tea and water. So, on that note, chat, I'm going to have to take a very brief adieu. So you enjoy the sounds of a thunderstorm in the background. I will be back very shortly. Ciao. BRB. Alright. I am back. If I saw that, oh god, we're unsupervised. You were not unsupervised. You were observed. Something had its eye on you, it's fine. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Well, welcome back. I'm back, everybody. Hello. You know what I'm saying. Words, words, words. I'm not good at words. That's why I do videos. Videos, I can think about the words and get them wrong and then get them right. That's the ultimate truth about it. That's why I do loads of videos more than live streaming. It's so I can screw it up and then scrub out the mistakes. No one ever knew. Alright, let's go drop these all over, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to be growing next. That is important. Figure out what's going to be next to do. Fix it in post? Oh, so much fixing. So much fixing. Crucially, so that you can listen to my videos without hearing all the way through. The more I edit, the more I hear every single mouth sound. I'm sure some of you notice the bits and pieces as well that do get through. Oh. And to everyone who hates that sound, I'm sorry, I just lumped you with that without any warning, but you know. Now you know what I have to go through. Editing it all out all the time. That can go in there. Don't know how I get a winter foraging now, but I have it, so that's all good. Your spine straight up shivered when I did that. Yeah. Ain't fun. Just recall, you can plant tea, tree, and brew tea. Oh, plant. I was thinking plant. What's Warframe have to do with any of this? Right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just need 3 apples in a row. That's like good ASMR? I do not know what good ASMR is, because ASMR does absolutely nothing for me. Every time I have come across something supposedly ASMR and great, oh, wonderful, I was like, it's just a person talking quietly at a microphone, or just making a little bit of noise in a quiet room. Like, I don't get it. Other people do, that's fair enough. You enjoy what you enjoy, I just don't get it. Do I have any seeds saved before I go on to the rest? Actually, I've only had to make a video once. Listening to my own voice was not pleasing. Look. You're going to talk about the unpleasantness of listening to your own voice until you get used to it? Try working in a call center. Yeah. You get used to your own voice pretty darn quickly there. On the reviews of your calls to trading and whatnot, and certainly if you make any mistakes, the whole process, oh. There's no escaping it there. Even worse if the lines don't pick your voice up in a favourable manner, and so you sound like an absolute bellend, basically. It's just, why? Why life do this to you? But it do. It do. Alright, so, seed check. What have I got? I have got 30 assorted wild summer seeds. That is for fall. These are all trees. That's spring anyway. Wheat seeds I could plant in summer or fall. Takes 4 days to mature, harvest with the scythe. Do I need to do that? Is the question. Do I need to do that? I mean, I could do it for more hay. Why do I need any of this? Yeah. Well, with the hay I've got, let's go pop that into here. There we are. That is up to 157, so that's good. Let's see. I use 4 a day. So 157, just shy of 160. 160 would be 40 days. So I've got 39 days there. Okay. That does need to stock up a bit more, doesn't it? Yeah. Right. But I need a whole bunch of seeds. No, we're a good part of the month. We've got some time left. Let's see what I can plant. Let's see what I can get from Pierre's, because it is a Thursday. See what we can get hold of, and continue to make good use of Barcode Farm. Hello, Pierre. What wonderful bits have you got for me? Also, hello there, Abigail. How you doing? One weird thing about this is that if you go to the vendor, you go to the shop, but this isn't speaking to Pierre. You have to go around to speak to Pierre. Just a thing. Alright, let's see. Melon seeds, 12 days. We've only got 10 days left, and nope. 11 days, nope. 13 days, nope. 5 days mature, continues to produce after first harvest, but the first harvest will only get one harvest, so it'll be a bit crap. Radish, 6 days mature, that could work. Poppy seeds, bright red flower in 7 days. Yeah, we could do poppies. We could do spangles, planted summer 8 days to produce vibrant tropical flowers of assorted colours. Interesting. We could do corn seeds. Takes 14 days to mature, but continues to produce after first harvest in both summer and fall. So we could go down that road. Sunflower seeds, summer or fall. 8 days, produces a large sunflower. Yields more seeds at harvest. That's cool. That in fact free loops itself, but it is 200 to get started. And then just various other bits and pieces, including things I have sold. We could also put down just trees, but nah. Not looking to make an orchard this time around. Not this year. Looking at all of this, honestly, maybe I should just double down on the wheat. Like, I already have some wheat seeds, get some more wheat seeds, plant that, harvest it. It turns around in 4 days, so I'll be able to do 2 rounds of that, I think, before the end of the month. And that'll give me plenty of hay. That'd be great for the farm animals. It just seems like that might actually be the reasonable play here. As cheap as it is, it just might be the way to go. I'll just grab 100. Not like it's expensive, really. You know, that's 1,000 gold. That's nothing. I have fruit bat cave anyway. Yeah, so I don't need an orchard. You think the rain's creepy in Stardew? Yeah, you'll hear some weird noises. That's just being rural. The noises you get used to in a city and the noises you get used to in rural living are 2 entirely separate sets of noises, but you just get used to what you're used to. You know, your local noises. Let's fill these all in. There we go. Used a fair amount of that 100 seeds. You know, I've got 35 left over, so I used 65 of those seeds. It's fair enough. I've got enough to do another round in there and have a little bit left over, so that'll all be good. And in case anyone is wondering why they're in strips, again, Barcode Farm, it's branding, okay? It's branding. That's why. Right, oh, let's get a little bit more iron going. Once again, the opportunity presents itself. A train is passing through. I will ignore that. The train is actually just nothing to me. Did I sort out the chickens? I think I did, but let me check in on them. I did. That's fine. Loki looks grumpy. Loki always looks grumpy. That's a Loki thing to be, is grumpy. What I would like to do is actually expand this house, because we're getting to the point where I could really do with having, you know, a kitchen. That'd be nice. You know, the train drops resources? You were? Okay. I'm going to go out of the raffle. Now, if it turns out that the resources it drops are absolute trash, I'm going to be upset with you. Does it drop a reasonable number of resources? Does it drop resources that I need to care about? Or is it just going to be like, oh, we have a scattering of, like, 2 wood and 1 coal. Ha 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 ha. Now, if I go up there and I get absolute trash, I'm not going to be too happy. It is quite the jaunt all the way up here. Oh, hello, Zeb. Definitely don't want to go swimming if that's what you're going to ask. I wasn't going to ask. Okay. Fair enough. Seb is not a swimmer. Is he a saunerer, or does he just not like that entire side of things at all? Did I miss the train? I think I may have missed the train. Seems impossible to budge. Ah, this is one of those Pokemon things, isn't it? You just can't deal with it. Tiniest little setback. Nope, impossible. Empty box. Yep, you find them. What is that? I have no idea. Okay then, that's a thing. Just a thing. Alright then. Oh, yeah, this area is it's a place. We're gonna head out. Let's loop back around home. Ooh, what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got? 3 clay, amazing. Bang. Get a Pokemon with cut. It's a rock. I don't think cut is going to cover it. Like, maybe they can slice rocks in half now. I don't follow the Pokemon in the mythos. How strong are they supposed to be these days? Yeah, the Pokedex is written by 10-year-olds anyway. It's all BS. You know what, I'm just popping the clay in there as well, because that's where it goes. Gotta get trained with those chickens. How many badges do you need to use Rock Smash or Strength? Oh, God knows. God only knows on that one. Yeah. How much of these resources do I need to turn into Community Center? It was the... What? Pantry. Oh, wait. Whoa. No. Here we are. I need 198 wood, 99 stone, 10 hardwood. Okay. Well, I have the hardwood by a mile. I have the stone, but the wood I'm lacking on. Kind of funny given the farm I have. Kind of funny. So, you know what? Let's do a little bit of choppy. Got plenty of energy to use thanks to the rain, so may as well make use of it. Oh. Whole collection of stuff down here. Fast fire, I can read every single word there individually. I have no idea what your sentence is. Take down this one. Selfie Pokemon. Okay, look. I play Pokemon, the first generation of it. I play Pokemon Blue. There are 151 Pokemon, and someone somewhere somehow figured out that there's this thing called EVs that weren't actually Pokemon. It was some values that made them different, but kid me didn't care. Pokemon was Pokemon. There are 151 of them. Mewtwo was a badass, and that was the long and short of it. And that's when I stepped off because I couldn't afford to continue. Yeah. It was a devil's own job just getting enough to be able to get the Game Boy Color and Pokemon, you know, that weren't cheap. That weren't cheap. I think I say, made as far as Pokemon Emerald, then stopped as my Game Boy was enough at the time. That's fair. I'm saying bugs in Gen 1 associate if we ever hate the entire gen. Wow, okay. But I suppose you are, you know, all about your bugs. But that. Ray saying, seeing Stardew Valley makes me want to have planters so we can grow scannable or lootable plants on our orbiters. Ray, did you watch the Devstream today? Did you catch any of that by chance, maybe, Ray? You know, any of the details there? If not, suffice to say, Ray, suffice to say, do not have high hopes. They are scaling back. But they have thoughts of a gardening variety. We shall see what that turns out to be, whether it's basically just extractor drones rehashed as plant pots or something else. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's see. I actually grabbed a decent amount of wood there. That is good. Grab this tree as well. We'll pack it in for the night. And I guess I can do a bundle or look at upgrading the house. House is probably the better idea. House is certainly the best idea. What? Get out of my way. You're upset when they removed craftable fishing bait? Weird hill to die on, but okay. There we are, let's drop that in, and all the seeds can go into the seed chest. Yip, bop, bop. Sap goes into the gonk chest. There we are. And I think that'll do for this Stardew day. Wonderful. Ta-da! Alright, what we got here then? So, weather report. Tomorrow, clear and sunny. Okie dokie. Fortune teller. Are they finally happy? What did I do? Seriously? 4 in a row? Give me a break here. Good lord. All I want to do is to be able to enjoy the RNG of this game. The game is like, nope, nope, nope. Spirits don't like you. Hey, chicken, can you budge? You're blocking the others. Wow, just turns his back on me. I have a rude chicken. Here we go. Grab the mayo, get that rolling, pop the spare eggs into here so they just don't take up my inventory. Chicken straight up woke up and chose violence. That's what I say. If they can make a sentiment that highlights fish, they can make one that auto scans plants after the first 10. Does that exist? I remember. Genuinely cannot remember. I thought it did. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry, sacrificing villagers? No, we're not sacrificing villagers. No, goodness gracious. No, 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 no. After saying you should put down some grass stars when you expand, when you forget to feed the chickens. I forget to feed the chickens. Is that your way of that is your way of telling me I forgot to feed the chickens? Crap. Coming through. Hi, Loki. I did not forget to feed the chickens. Look, see, it's fine. It's good. We're good. Why do chickens eat hay anyway? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Water in. Up. Up. This row. That row. Wonderful. Chickens do be eating? That they do. They do, in fact, be eating. What chickens tend to do? They eat, they cluck, they squawk, and they lay eggs. A little bit more. Is the water can get a stretch? It should, because I haven't messed up anywhere along the way. Balls. There we are. Wonderful. Nice little selection of bits and pieces. And I don't think I need any of these for anything. Nope, so they could just go straight in. In the box. There we are. Alright, let's drop off that seed. Pine tar can also go in the box. Right. Do I need the pine tar for anything? I don't think I do, so I'm just going to sell it. Actually, no. Because it is so slow a resource, I'm going to store this until I know for a fact I don't need it. Just to be on the safe side. Because I've got enough cash. A little bit of pine tar's not going to make a difference. Alright then, let's go see about expanding my house. How much is that going to cost? What can I get that for, I hope? There's a decoration you can get to stop more chickens from going emo. Interesting way of phrasing it, but fair do. Alright. No, I don't need to go into there. That would be where I'd go if I drop off the excess resources, but I don't need to do that right now. I want to be heading over to Robin. Robbie Bobby! What's it going to take to upgrade my house? I'll say Pokemon Stadium came out before I was born? Oh, good lord. Don't be saying things like that, Zon, please. That kind of talk is illegal on this channel. Please do not be doing that. Please no. It's not okay. Alright. Upgrade house. It will cost 10,000. I got that. 450 wood. Okay. I'm going to need a little bit more wood. I will be right back tomorrow. I will get the wood from outside the front of your house. Yes. Because that is the thing you can do. Upgrades ain't cheap, you ain't kidding. Have to deforest a region? Yes, just a little bit. Crikey, I might need to plant some of these acorns and whatnot, you know, I'm gonna run out of trees. Good thing trees grow in months in this world rather than in years. Also, who wants a thing? What do they want? I could really go for a farm fresh tomato. Tough. Don't think I have a tomato. Deforestation intensifies? Yep. It's fine. Just call me Amazon. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? Call me the Brazilian government? Let's just chop the trees. Let's grab the tree and tear them down. We don't need this one anymore. I'll keep the ones with the taps on them, of course. You know, that'd be silly to remove those. Chop the ones south of me? Yeah, I can do. I can also chop the ones next to me. For God's sake. Ones next to me. You know, I don't really need these ones hanging around. They are kind of in the way a little bit. I mean, sure, they provide a bit of shelter on the farm. This is a farm, not a park. This game almost had butchering before release? Oh. The more you know. Alright, so it's these trees you want me chopping. Need to max out foraging to cheese some festival anyway. Why are we cheesing things? We don't need to cheese. We're just playing, it's Stardew. It's calm, it's gentle, it's friendly, it's happy. We don't need to be cheesing. Just vibing. Yeah? Oh, hey. Hello, you got anything amazing? Slime is not amazing, Batwing is not amazing, Battery Pack's not amazing, Rabbit's Foot, I suppose, could be considered amazing, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. A brick floor, wow. Wow, okay. This is all terrible. Yeah, I don't want actually any of this. Rare seed, sure, yeah, why not? Let's not do that. Plant in spring, it is not spring. Okay, I don't want any of this. Yep. Need the rabbit's foot for a bundle? Ah. Okay, that is important to know, yeah. Who is that? It's gonna be the bulletin board. Yeah. See, a part of my brain knew it because I went straight there, but you're right, yeah, let's grab that. That just makes life easier having that done, doesn't it? Alright, let's chop down some more stuff. What do I have in terms of the seeds on me? It's all good. Thinking time of day. I'm gonna burn through my energy before it's home time. Yeah. Saves money later. Does that save money later? Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if I could just get rabbit's foot from farming rabbits or something, you know, that makes sense, but... Like, how hard would it be to actually farm rabbits? They breed damn quickly anyway. Saves upgrading, building and buying rabbits? So we're just not intending to get rabbits now. I mean, couldn't we just ask someone in Australia? I'm sure there's some spare rabbits going around. Let's deal with the fact that I'm exhausted myself. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Autumn bounty, go. Yum. Yoink. This also gave me a foraging boost. Not sure what need I have of it, but I have it. Do I need a higher rank coop to unlock rabbits? Probably. This is still very early game. We're not even halfway through a year with this farm. Very early game. Rabbits in Stardew are cute. Rabbits are cute in most games. Wherever a rabbit turns up, it's cute. Unless it's a dire rabbit, then it's probably not so cute. But, you know, usually they're cute. I'm at 500 wood now, so I've got enough for the house upgrade, but obviously I won't get to Robin in time, so I might as well just grab as much as I can, you know, use that full energy up. Get all the wood now, so I don't have to think about it later. That's the idea. People. The path. Isn't there an update coming out for this game soon as well? I can't remember if there's one announces soon or just in the works. I thought it was soon. I'll be honest, I've not been tracking it too much. Animalic, cheers. Oh. Appreciate it. Soon TM. Fair enough. Update soon in the works, as well as a new game by Concerned Neighbor. Fair enough, fair enough, fair. Watch it turn out that it's like some Dark Souls variant. Like this time now you are playing as the soldier that went off to the war that's referenced in Stardew. I mean, it could turn out to be a Call of Duty style game even. Maybe we'll never know. Well, we'll know when they release it, obviously. Sure. As we say, I have to get ready to put on a mascot outfit. Okay. A bit out of the blue. What you got going on there, Esprit? Have I covered trees in this area? Looks like. Do a little shift around. Yeah, I'm really taken to the woods here, aren't I? Here we go. We will have fun barcoding. Thank you very much for dropping by, Esprit. Catch you on the next one. Can I get one more tree in? Yeah, I can get this other tree in. You got wrangled into being a panther for the night. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, okay. The question is, are you Black Panther or are you Pink Panther? Athley is on the same wavelength. Athley is on the same wavelength. Which is always concerning. Black Panther, Pink Panther, or Black Pink Panther. God knows what that'd be. You grew up on Pink Panther? I'm sure many of us did, you know. It's kind of a cultural thing for you and I. Right, don't need to pop the wood in there. What am I doing? Pop the sap in. The seeds can drop into here. There we go, beautiful. Bit of an imbalance. Pine's taking the top there, but it's fine. What what was that? Rabbit's foot. Yeah, rabbit's foot needs to go in, and obviously stone is just going to keep on triggering it for now. Go, store all the bits and pieces. Take that out, get that ready. Because there's just the wood I needed, wasn't it? Yeah. And I can also sort out some more of the eggs for Mayo. There we are. Yeah, just a little bit more Mayo running. Beautiful. How was Devstream? It was interesting, yeah. They didn't have much in the way of reveals or things to kind of showcase. It was more just announcing they are happy with how the update has gone. They are considering the various balancing factors. They are hearing people's reactions, both positive and negative. They say it's about 50-50 if you look at Reddit, how people either all love it or all hate it. Just kind of how it be. And they announced or reconfirmed the upcoming Warframe. They showed the upcoming Warframe in-game, not in terms of its abilities, but in terms of its appearance. Very knifey boy, that one. Very knifey. You know. Watch your fingers, basically. Yeah, not a huge amount in that particular dev stream. I mean, it is only an hour long after all. Bits and pieces here or there. One of the other things they mentioned as well is that they heard the feedback, or are hearing the feedback from people say things like, well, Mag is my main Warframe, it's the only Warframe I use, but if I go into Duviri, she's just not available, like, what am I supposed to do? And on the one hand, they designed it that way, that you're supposed to use a wider variety of things, but they also acknowledge that that is not for everyone, and they are taking into account that there are different schools of thought on how to handle that. So yeah, there we go. Got a lot of foraging done, plus axe proficiency, new recipe tree fertilizer. Huh. New recipe wild seeds for winter, and a recipe warp totem mountains. Neat. Neat. Alrighty, and that's in. Yeah, it's mostly from the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is making about 900 a day. That's nice. Astral Flower say, I hope they stick to it. Love being forced to play bad stuff. It's a thing. Ultimately, games can't do everything. That's just a fact. Games can't do everything. Hell, you can't even do everything in real life. There is a limit to just how much thing you can have in a where. You can't have everything everywhere. It's not possible. And so either they can design into a specific direction, really please the people in that specific direction, but leave out the others, or they can design broadly, which may or may not be satisfying to everyone overall. And even that's oversimplifying it to an extreme, so there is no real answer. It's about choosing. Gonna be sunny tomorrow, fair enough. And spirits are in good humour, finally! Okay. Good. Been a hot minute. I will have to do some watering first. Gathering data on the correlation between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. I mean, I have to accept, but... do I have a... I have a melon, it's fine. Okay, I could take the melon to him, it's all good. Alright. Let's water everything. I'm saying I'm happy with Deviri's frame randomizer. I can finally prove I'm a jack of all trades player. Yeah, that's fair. And for people who are jack of all trades or enjoy being jack of all trades, that's fair. Go. And then we'll do on the other side as well. Nice and efficient farming, despite the fact that it's not actually that efficient, but we don't care. I praise the sound of music. Oh yeah, absolutely. The sound, the music, the art team, absolutely knocked out the park. Absolutely. Like, high fives all around for that team. Those teams, even. They nailed it. Devere is a big risk. Devere was a big risk. It remains a big risk even now because, you know, it's still their update. That risk hasn't suddenly vanished or anything. They're still yet to see exactly how the results pan out, long term especially. So we shall see, and they shall see, and we always hope for the best, of course. Right, oh, feed them, feed them. God, I need the auto feeder. There we go. What's going to be crazy with all the cosmetics? Yeah, I could care less. But I also could care more. Cosmetics are cosmetics, you know. It's not my biggest focus. I'm a practical guy. Alright, let's go take all of this wood and take all the melon. I don't have much in the way of crazy food with me, so let me grab some bits and pieces. See, melons are actually a really good source of food, so I should probably use those. Yeah, I'll use those as my food source whilst I'm down there. So I'm going to go mining, see if I can get a little bit further down. Oh, why is this buzzing at me? Yes, I know. Just accepted it, I know. Anything here? Nope, 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 that's fine. Fast Fire saying, I found out the R1 boss fights introduced a lot of mechanics in the fight in the Steel Path version. What, is it actually mechanically different? Or just you need to focus more on the mechanics? Because I'll be honest, I haven't had the time to do a Steel Path R1 as yet. I know I'm currently dicking around on a different game, but that's part of the agreement with chat. We vote for it. From subscribers, specifically. Hey, Seb, how you doing? You want this? Oh. Fair enough. That's perfectly fine. Hoping I have a mushroom casserole tonight? Agreed, yeah. Ew, mushroom casserole. God, no. I would be going out and getting my own food somewhere else if I was served a mushroom casserole. Pass. Yes to both. More mechanics that you're not going to want to ignore. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah. Upgrade house. 450 pieces of wood, 10,000 gold. Go for it. 3 days. Yeah, that's fine. Melon to there he is. To Demetrius. Yo, you wanted a melon? I have a melon. Enjoy your melon, melon man. Thanks for the 550 gold. Slightly based towards the house. Right, with that handled. You know what? I've actually got a lot of spare wood right now. I'm just going to quickly pop down to the community center. I'll drop in the wood, drop in the rabbit's foot. I'll come back with the other supplies I need later. May as well. Hello, Junimals. Don't mind me popping through. You need the foot. There we go. Pomegranate will just have to wait. I think I need to go down this bit. Construction bundle. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. A lot of wood, but it's fine. I chopped down a forest. It's all okay. You might be wondering how I'm carrying all that wood. The answer is a video game. It's always the answer. I wouldn't mind games that, you know, actively got you involved in handling logistics more. However, that's only the case if they then give you proper reward or return on the time spent on said logistics. Like, carry weights in some games where they're just like, oh, sorry, you only can hold so much loot. So I'm like, but you've not given me any solution to it, or any solution beyond just the occasional, oh, carry weight potion, you can carry more for 2 minutes. I'm not setting up a proper supply line here. This just seems stupid. Why deny me the fun of the loot for my looting game? Yeah. Alright, let's try out this new pirate sword. Should be a lot more effective than the previous one. Yeah, it feels better. That feels better. Right. Let's see if I can dig down nice and quick. Okay, that knockback, slightly annoying. Is it? No, it's not actually got any knockback on it. That thing just flew. Never mind. I don't like the knockback weapons in this game for exactly that reason. Things just going flying takes so much longer to deal with them. Hey, easy stairs. Factorio is the logistics, the game, and the reward is to not live on the planet anymore. Fair enough. I've not actually played Factorio. I know a lot of you might be thinking, well, Ken, surely that'd be your kind of game. Yeah, but like, I've just been focused on other stuff, so I haven't felt to get into that. Simple as that, really. Ow. That guy was charging up the jump before he even saw me. Yeah, take that crit 39. That'll mess you up. Wow, okay, yeah, I don't know why I even tried locking. It doesn't send them away from the... That... Why do I even bother? Give me that. Is that all the monsters? That was all the monsters. Good, that means that mining is now much more likely to find stairs. Oh, wait, no, I just heard a monster. Where are you coming from? There you are. Right then, back to mining. Oh, hey, perfect. I have to say, I feel like my maths teacher from school would be proud of the amount of late night maths I do for my factories. Yeah. Like, I remember so many times various teachers and adults and all that. Oh, that's convenient. Deriding video games like, oh, no, terrible. And yeah, a lot of games are just basic, but there are so many games that are actually encouraging you to think in productive ways. I'm not talking cool math games.com or something like that. I mean, genuinely, things like Factorio. If you try to engage yourself in a way that is intelligent, you will find benefit from it. But then, other times you can just stick around. Like, you know, we're not exactly learning anything from Stardew, let's be real now. There is no learning process here of anything of substance beyond the game itself. It's not teaching us about crop rotations or trying to get the right balance of pHs and whatnot. It's plant seed in correct season, which also is a bit vague, and water it if not rainy. How often do I stream? I stream 3 days a week. So that is, oh dear. I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. If you want to know more about that, ! schedule, we pop that into the chat. You'll see my schedule in your time zone. Make it very easy. Very, very easy then. Quince is saying, Eve taught me I should have paid attention to spreadsheet lessons in high school. Oh, I did, but that's why Eve was something I could easily handle. And the management lessons in business studies? We didn't even have business studies. Alright, let's take out these monsters and get to floor 50. Oh, come on, I was blocking even. Blocking is literally wasteful in this game. 2 crits and he's still alive? God damn, okay. You can see why I had to get the upgraded sword. You know, it's, even with this. Aha! A block finally worked out for me! The charge attack got denied. Boosh. Blocking actually has a place, who knew? It's only on the charge attack. And then you can do that shenanigans, which is great. Data say, if only we teach calculating related subject through games. It's possible. It's possible. It's just... It's still never going to apply to everyone. And teachers in schools, they try to get a situation or setup which will apply to most students as much as possible to get them to pass the exams. Because that's the way that school administrations are set up. So really, the best way to learn things, be it from video games or elsewise, is to find a way to get yourself in a position to learn from them. Why is there a bat here? You can't rely on other people to just teach you. You have to do the learning. And it's like a significant portion of the statistics I rely on for my videos. Why are there so many bats? Significant portion of the statistics I rely on in terms of how I actually use them. I came into knowing because I looked it up. Not because I was specifically taught it at school. I was taught plenty of stats at school, don't get me wrong. but then I also do plenty myself. Knowing how to find out stuff is crucial. And knowing how to learn it, not just find it, is crucial. There you are. Long story short, math and other learnable moments can be found in games. Roots. Okay. But you still have to be the kind of person to actually learn it. Let's see. +2 defense, +1 immunity. Okay, so 1 extra defense. Not a huge change, but sure, we'll take them. Crucial thing is we got to floor 50. Parrying in Deviri is so satisfying if you're not crowded. Yeah, that's the one thing with Deviri I noticed very early on with the Drifter combat is that it sets you up this whole, hey, you've got a heavy attack to break block, and block to deal with small attacks, but dodge for big attacks, and for special attacks you shoot, so consider all these things, and these things are going to be pretty quick at times. And that's great if you can focus on one enemy. If you get 2 enemies, like, okay, I need to prioritize what I'm doing here. I'm going to juggle it because one's doing one, one's doing the other. When you get 3 or more enemies, all of that strategy goes out the window, and it's basically, look, just stay the back away until you get an opening to tear them all apart. Especially if you've not got loads of decrees yet. Yeah. Alright, fast fire, you take care. As soon as I was in a group of like 5 of them, especially even trying to use on the lock-on, that was not working in a group of 5. I could not lock onto the right one to save my life. Literally. Oh, hey, a ghost. Back. Stupid. Undead thing. Stay dead. Go back into the ethereal plane or something. Go away. This place is not for haunting. No. Oh god, there's a lot of flyers. That is a lot of flyers. And now there's substantially fewer flyers. Okay. 10 PM in game. Let me grab this iron, that should probably go. Okay, that first. Didn't have to use any of the melons though, so that's good. I was saying, still no idea what I'd want to lock onto a target. I guess it makes it where you are locked on with your shot, so you shouldn't miss your gunshots. There's that. And just makes it easier to focus the melee attacks as well. Yeah. Penguin saying, from what I've heard, the other Drifter melees are slower attacking than Sun and Moon, which is kind of annoying. There is that as well, yeah. Which adds into the aspect of reacting in time to things which are pretty quick. Not to mention, you can't just measure the reaction time of can you do it. It's the reaction time of people who are still getting used to it and are perhaps, you know, not as quick a reaction speed as they used to have. I know my reaction time has gotten worse over the years. I can only imagine what it is for people who don't stream for a part of their living. So that I do feel is a weakness in the Deviri update. Been going late? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm on my way home. I will pop some iron smelting, so I get that overnight. But the rest we can deal with in the morning. Whatever it is, it can wait. For now, we rest. Level 4 mining proficiency. So mining pickaxe proficiency can now transmute iron, and I can make a glowstone ring. Neat. I don't need any of that. Also, combat warrior ring. Fair enough. Ta-da! The fact you have to factor in melee animation for parry is just a necessary annoyance. Yeah. My way around that for melee combat is block first, attack second. If I go swinging and swinging, they're going to do something, I'm going to be taken out. So instead, I wait for them a lot of the time. If I'm not in a position I can just deal with them from range, that is. I wait for them. When they go to make their attack, I parry that, and that's when I go in for the kill. That just seems like the ideal process when you've not got stacked up on decrees. Alright, tomorrow, another beautiful sunny day. Fair enough, fortune teller. News is, oh, spirits are very happy. Okay, might do another bit of mining then. And Queen of Sauce teaching me an maki roll. Delicate flavour of the ocean sealed within a pillowy cloud of rice. Maybe a bit of wasabi for the adventurous. Learned how to make that. Neat. Wonderful. Robin is working on the house. Iron is done. Let's get the next bit going. Let's drop off all these other bits and pieces into here. You. Gold ore. You. Minerals. Probably go elsewhere, but whatever. Stone in here. Wood in here for now. I do need to take some of these over, actually, to the community centre, so I'll grab them out now so I remember to do that. Solar Essence. How much of that do I need to take somewhere? Gonna be this. Oh, just the one. Okay, that is one Solar Essence, 10 bat wings. Hold up. I mean, I have all the bat wings I need. I have them right here. Oh, this is perfect. Excellent. Did I marry anyone yet? No, we're only halfway through year 1. Not even halfway through. It's a bit early for marriage. Just a tad. I'm just going to pop the boots in there. Whatever, I don't care. That is a spare winter root, so I can just sell off those. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Inventory, manage. Let's grab the hot peppers. There we go. And let's water all the wheat. This bit of it is why, on a lot of runs, I've focused on getting sprinklers. It's just... yeah. If the watering can just automatically did the 3-line, that'd be great, but it doesn't. You have to hold cast the upgraded one, and that... yeah, okay. I'm not that patient, it turns out. I'm not actually that patient. Yeah, it is strange that within very little progress you can just use a Sirocco for basically everything Drifter. It does feel strange to me, given the emphasis on the melee system and the blocking and all that lot. You could just end up going pew pew a lot of the time. I don't know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Alright, check on the chickens. Happy. That's what I like to see. Let's grab the eggs. A large egg! I got a large egg! Yes! Where is it? Yes! There we go. Alright then. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. That is what I like to see. So, let's make sure I don't use it now. The normal eggs, there we go. Store that other normal egg, large egg I'm keeping on me because that is needed for a bundle. Oh yeah. I don't know which one chuck it. Munin is really happy, Loki is really happy, Huin is really happy, Thor is really happy. Any one of them could have been the source of that one. I don't mind which, they're just making me proud. While we're here, I might as well get another bit of iron going. Beautiful. And, yep. Which is a way to slow yourself down after getting the gain speed per degree. I think it's weird that they let the speed one just go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. I imagined there would have been some kind of stack, like 10 stacks for double speed. But they went for crazy, which is strange. I don't know if that was the right choice to make, but it is the choice they made, so... yeah. Make of that what you will. Alright, drop all those bits into there. I do need to drop off the other hard resources. You go in here. And... that is seeds, that is the wrong one. Yeah, here's where I put my gems. There we are, cool. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's go. Off to the Kamunata Center. Because I got 2 bundles to finish. Oh, I forgot to fill the watering can. Yeah, it happens. Doesn't take long for the decree to make you faster on a horse. Yeah, it's strange. Again, as I say, I'm surprised they didn't put some kind of stack cap on it. Given they did do that with the Fire Aids one. Each consecutive hit in a brief time gives you 10% more. It seems to stack at 10 times for 100%. But others don't have such a stack, which is a thing. But then you also don't need to stay in Duviri like really, really long. You can just keep rotating to get the Pathos clamps from the worm, rather than just grabbing bundles. I don't know. Different ways of doing it. Pop. There we are. One thing down. A number to go. Fleet-footed makes you question why no bullet jump. Oh, operators don't bullet jump either. And I get where you're going to go with that. Because, yeah, you know, they've got Void Dash, but then Drift is different. Oh, whatever. It starts off sane, and then it becomes insane, and that's Warframe in a nutshell. Everything starts off on a cool level, and then it just kind of goes... and balance just doesn't happen anymore. Charcoal kiln. Turn 10 pieces of wood into 1 piece of coal. That sounds terrible. Okay. That genuinely sounds terrible. I don't know why I'd want that. And then, was it vault room or boiler room? Oh no, vault room is cache. Yeah, we'll do that later. Actually, yeah, DE has a unique way to make anything balanced become broken rather quickly. I mean, I can only describe something as balanced if it is balanced more than by chance or by circumstance. If something is only balanced briefly, it's not balanced. It just happens to not go badly for a moment, which is a very different thing. Hey, I've got another ring. Might as well put on the next magnet ring. Don't mind if I do. Sweet. Oh. Here's the thing. Warframe has never been exactly known for its balance. Let's put it that way. Great. Oh, that's a number flower. Don't mind me. Just pick up that. Who wants a thing and what do they want? I will love you forever if you bring me a diamond. Haley. Haley, you can go do one. Quite frankly. If I were to find a diamond, I would not be giving it to Haley. Although she is paying massively over the odds for it, I'd still, like, no. Haley, you suck. Through all the time that I played Stardew Valley, I have found 0 redeeming qualities for Haley. 0. So no. There are a load of wonderful people here. She is not one of them. Oh damn, if I put the gold bar going, I could have actually had that bit on the bundle done as well. Oh well. Let's pop this into here and that. There we go. The bat wings I guess I could just hold on to for now until I figure out what I use them for. And let's drop in the sweet peas. Did I have any geodes to open? And if so, where would they be? One. No, not worth it. Not worth it. Okay. All this lot is plodding along. We got the animals going, got the upgrade to the house coming along. It is looking pretty good around here. So you say so. Hey, is Coco for brains? Yeah, she's certainly that. And more. And less. That's more her problems, that she's less. Leave it to her. For those who like a Haley, you enjoy your Haleys. I will pass. I will pass. Ooh, got a few more fruits, don't mind me. Salmon berry, blackberry, orange, and spiceberry. Orange, do I need that for anything? I do not, apparently. No, okay, well, I'll just store all these fruits. Could come in handy later. Let's pop into here, yeah. This chest is getting rather full of fruits, but it's fine. Right, so leave it as is for degrees, reward the players for putting in the effort to get them all collected. I mean, yeah, it's mostly that once you've got the speed one, you can't unhave it, and it leads to excess speed, certainly down in the Undercrofts. I've heard some people complaining about that there. otherwise, yeah, I get it as well, is that you don't need to be collecting the decrees. If you spend extra time dicking around, you get crazy amounts of damage. Then you spend time dicking around, you get crazy amounts of damage. It's not really that big a deal. As they mentioned on the Devstream, one person had spent, what was it, 6 hours gathering everything up and becoming God on Duviri, not Earth. For 6 hours, in which time I could have just looped and looped and looped and looped and looped and looped and looped many times over, taken out the Aura Worm so many times, had all the Pathos clamps I could ever need. Well, maybe. Not going to be 6 hours for everything, but you get my point. In comparison to what they'll have achieved, yeah, they got Drifter Intrinsics and random resources, but they never get the finishing resources. So, maybe it's not so bad after all. Maybe it's not so bad after all to get all the good experiences like that. It just means you've got a reason to stick around. If you had only trash for sticking around, then everyone would just speed through and call it a day. I don't wish there was status resistance or damage resistance decrees. I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that. I wonder if they did it that way to encourage more blocking and dodging. Saying, look, you getting hit and face tanking isn't the design here. You don't want to get hit. Do what you can to not be hit. The idea. I'm just going to pop this down over here. I'm not going to use it, but if it's placed, I don't need to think about it anymore. You can just sit there. I'm just going to start storing everything, to be honest with you. I don't need to siphon off little bits of cash here or there. Ah, damn it. Damn blooming cat. I know it's warm over there, but god damn it. Alright. Yeah, let's do all those. You can get more health from intrinsics. It's stupid pretty quick. Yeah, there is that as well. Like, the health scaling, because it's right at the start, is the idea is you're still going to have some amount of health scaling to deal with, or to make dealing with threats easier. They did say they toyed with level scaling, but it didn't quite work out how they wanted, so they didn't go down that road, and I fully understand that as well. I will say I'm not a fan of Skyrim approaches. So when I say Skyrim approaches, in Skyrim, for those of you who may not be familiar with how the system worked there for leveling, you have something like, was it 15 different skill trees you could level up, and when you level them, you get a little bit of bonus to everything you do with that skill tree, and you get a perk as well. You can get perks to make certain actions even more effective, more reliable, easier to do, that kind of stuff, even opening up new stuff. The point is that when you leveled up, the world leveled up too. There were caps on levels in certain areas, so some areas couldn't suddenly go all the way up to max level. They would reach limits here or there, but those limits were, to put a kind of a line on it, at least mid-game. So if you got into Skyrim, you're like, oh wow, I really love this crafting system. I like smithing things. Yeah, I'm going to be a great blacksmith and make amazing weapons. Cool, you level up some smithing, and you need to do a little bit of money making. So you get some enchanting going as well. You get some alchemy going. You'll be a nice, good citizen. Congratulations, you've gone up 5 levels, and so has the world. But your combat hasn't gone up. You've got no better armor. You haven't got any better with swords. You haven't got any better with bows or with magic or with stealth. So now everything's just harder. And that's the kind of thing they want to avoid. They said as much in the Devstream without referencing Skyrim. That's what they want to avoid with the decree system. Because by doing that, they could set it up with the decrees and you go like, oh yeah, I'll get this decree and get that decree and get that decree. Wait, everything's leveled up as well, but I have the wrong decrees for this. Oh, I thought I could pick what I wanted. Next thing you know, everything's suddenly a challenge because you played the game the wrong way. Level scaling in that sense can be quite the problem. It's a balancing act. It's deciding what kind of game you want to have. Do players have to build to play? Or are players allowed to have freedom? What way do you want to go? Also, the reverse is true in Skyrim in that if you hyper-focus on optimal leveling, again, the minimum number of levels for the maximum amount of perks, min-maxing literally, you could do some stupid stuff. I managed to complete the entire main storyline. Granted, I was focused on that, by character level 14 in Skyrim. Which was ridiculous, and it wasn't even difficult. I did that casually. I just stayed the path, and the path stayed for me. Which is kind of stupid. So yeah, there are a lot of balancing decisions and concerns to be considered all the way through. Anyway, I've gotten quite distracted there. I've just had a look at the time. If I go any further, I'm going to start visiting a couple of people I live with. So, chat. Stardew Valley is a wonderful game for passing the time. It really is. And next thing you know, suddenly you're just... It's gone. All the time's gone. But in any case, that, with a lovely save day, is where we're going to have to wrap it up today. Thank you very much for joining in, and especially thank you to those of you who have subscribed today, or to Athlia massively for the huge amount of gifted subs there. Like, Athlia, wow, you absolutely... I summoned it, didn't I? Oh my word. Athlia! Athlia with another 24 gifted subs. I don't even want to know how many it's today. I don't know if you want to know how many that is today, but Athlia, thank you very much for gifted subs over to Jitchu, to Dutch Dylan, to Kadoma, to Jazima, to Satella the Alien, to Wildcard, to Goof, to Grimmy, to Samurai Fox, to Pasiomo, to Dogfighter, to Ardor Aristata, to Hockey Fan, to Sparky, to Grazdrash, to Malasitos, to Nikisun, to Big Brother Cope, to Ready Salted, to Goat Gun, to Smokey the Bear, to Twisted Rage, to Flawed, and to Hill Mitchy. Oh boy, okay. Wow, Athlia, thank you very, very much. Yeah, they have given a total of 128 in all-time rate, that's what that one is. Alright, right now. But still, thank you. The sub-goal achievement pleases you greatly. Thank you very much for getting to the sub-goal as well there, that is incredible. I really do appreciate your support, Athia. Honestly, legendary amounts of support from you. Thank you. Ooh. It does put quite a difference on the leaderboard there, you know. 5, 6, 58. Athia, you've well earned your spot there. As I was saying before that absolute explosion, it's going to keep running. I can't end the stream until it stops going, can I? We are going to be wrapping up. I'll be back with more Warframe, and of course it's going to be Devstream on Sunday. As soon as the bots, the alerts, the things stop exploding next to me, we will be wrapping it up. So until then, we are at the beck and call of Athlia. Athlia has now held me prisoner. That's how it goes. But seriously, you're amazing, Athlia. Thank you. I'm really glad you appreciate the stream and everything I do that much to throw that much support this way. So anyway, I continue. God, this is really going on, isn't it? Like, I know how much 24 is, but 24 is still 24. Like, how long is each alert? Can we do the math on this? Last one now? Is it the last one? Nope. Wait, yep, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that is all of them. Right then, we survived the pings. Yeah, that ding will go for some time. You're gonna be hearing that now. Just every now and then, you'll think of the stream, and then you'll hear the ding in your head. You're gonna get so used to it, it'll just be second nature. You were looking at names? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it does make sense the names would be in order, doesn't it? Yeah, that does make sense. Alright then, as the music wraps up, the pings wrap up, the stream's gonna wrap up as well. I'll see you guys on Sunday for some more good old Devstream. Well, good new Devstream. I can't say good old just yet. Good new Devstream experiences. Until then, farewell, Tenno. I'll catch you on the end of the weekend.